All right. NFL Week 12, Monday Night Football. And I got the boys with me. Spread's in the house. Twatty's in the house. Joey will be here shortly. Possible some other guys popping in and out. And away we go. Seattle and the Eagles tonight, about 45 minutes. What's going on, Spread? What's going on, Twatty?
Hey, Jay. What's up, my man?
Yeah, let's find out. Is Jalen Hurts going to hit the field tonight? It's been speculated all over social media. Is there any truth to those rumors? We'll find out in an hour or two.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. It's absolutely pouring in Philadelphia right now.
Yeah, well, if there's any team that should be able to adjust to rain, it's Seattle, right? I mean, it rains like 95% of the time in Seattle, so see how this turns out.
Yeah. They are in Philly, though, tonight, right?
Yeah, I'm just joking around like that, you know.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Rain is to Seattle like suns to the desert. I mean, it's just constant there.
So, big weekend from the crew. Twatty's on fire. He's like 21 for his last 26. I'm 10 for my last 13. JJ just came off a fucking like 29 for 38 heater. So we're up 40 units in the first 4 months. Just about, I think maybe a unit short of 40. So things are going really well. Try to take that into this next weekend. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you are not already a member. And let's break down this fucking game. So, Twatty, what do you think about? We have a couple plays on the sheet. Joey's got to play. JJ's got to play. And Tyler's got a prop in this game on the sheet. So we won't talk about that. But other than that, we'll talk about everything. So, Twatty, what do you think about this game?
Well, I lean full game under, personally. You hate taking unders in this day and age, but this weather is brutal out there. You know, and you hate to take unders with Seattle too, but that's not a play that I bet. Just a little lean.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Yeah, you hate to take it under with that Seattle pass defense. It is historically bad so far, but it is pouring out. And I could see that. I get that. Spread, what do you think about the game?
Yeah, well, this should be a lot of fun for me. You know, I'm a big Russell Wilson guy, and then I've always had fun running down Wentz on the show. But I said it all weekend, you know, so the subscribers know. But if there's any team that can make a quarterback look right, it's the Seattle defense. So I think this game has a lot of ramifications. You know, if Wentz can't perform here tonight, I think that they're going to have to make some serious looks at what they're doing there at the quarterback position in Philadelphia. That being said, I think there's some fun ways to attack this. I do think Seattle wins. I don't know if I want to lay the 6.5. Something I did that was kind of funny was I did a teaser, one Seattle to the over. Well, I did two of them. So I split them up under different books. But I have two in Seattle to the over and one in Seattle to the under. Maybe it meets in the middle and I win all three, but I figure I'm protected either way there with the Seattle victory. So I teased tonight's game, and I don't have a lot of strong look on the props, but I am checking the first touchdown market because even though we didn't get it last one, we've been on a strong run for that, so hopefully we can keep that going.
Welcome into the boys in the chat. Diego, Eric, Prince, Otter, Melee, Varun, Tommy Hart, Chris, Brady, Nut Flush. What's going on, Mikey? Penguin, ACS, and that's it. All right, so my thoughts on this game. I didn't put any play on the spreadsheet, but there are two props that I like. One is Russell Wilson under 24.5 pass completions. I think he's only gone over that half this year, and the turnover troubles didn't really start for Russell Wilson until they went away from the run when Chris Carson went down. He's healthy tonight. He's going to play. You're going to expect that he's going to eat, and they're going to go way more balanced tonight than normal, which is why in the beginning of the year, Russell Wilson's touchdown to interception ratio was so incredible. But then he tried to do too much because he didn't really have a running game. Now that Carson's back and healthy, I think they're going to run the ball a lot more. So I like Wilson's pass completions under 24.5. And I also think the game script should support it. I don't see Seattle being down 14 to 17 points in this game where they're going to have to throw their way back in this game. So what do you guys think about that? Under 24.5 pass completions.
Well, that actually correlates exactly with one of the plays I'm going to give, and that's under 281 for us passing. So I think we're on the same passing yards. So I think we're on the same look there.
Yeah, it makes sense. Fred?
Yeah, my point on those would be you guys are putting some faith in the Seattle defense there because obviously we don't want a shootout, right, if we're playing those props. Things to note on the Seattle defense, though. The addition of Carlos Dunlap has been huge. Even the other defensive linemen have had better stats since he's arrived. Finally getting some pass pressure, which allows them to switch to a cover 3. I was reading about it in The Athletic today. They were really jazzed up about the defense. Shaquille Griffin comes back tonight, which is a top cover guy, which, moves each corner down. So instead of getting, practice squad level guy in the slot, you should have a better guy there. And now that Jamal Adams is back, a lot of those terrible games where Seattle was just getting sliced and diced, Jamal Adams was missing. There's still some questions about him in coverage, but boy, he adds a lot as a run-stopping safety and in the pass rush, which allows them to put 8 in the box, which is something that Norton and Carroll like to do. So I actually think that we will see a better Seattle defense than we have seen. And basically, long story short, I'm saying I do like those plays because I think we will see a better Seattle defense because of the things I just mentioned.
And even if they trade scores, right, that doesn't necessarily mean that Seattle isn't going to be much more run heavier than they have been. You know what I mean? Because the Philadelphia Eagles are 28th in the league in rushing yards per game against. So, I mean, teams are running all over the Eagles for $135 a game. So I think that they're going to rely on the run. Now, the other play that I like, it was Carlos Hyde under 38.5 rushing and receiving yards, because I think that Chris Carson is going to get the far majority of the carries tonight. And in the first month of the year, now it's kind of counterintuitive to what we just talked about, but in the first month of the year when they were run heavy, he didn't sniff 38.5 once in the first month because Carson took the majority of the snaps. So what do you guys think about that?
No, that's a good point. Yeah, I got no problem with that. I do want to go to what Spread said because he made a lot of sense. I've watched the last 3 games, Seattle games. I've watched them pretty intently, and their defense it's clearly not good. Let's not fool ourselves. But they've been better. They've actually been pressuring the quarterback, like Spread said, and I do expect a better effort from them, no doubt. So that's part of the reason that I lean under. Again, I didn't bet it, but that's part of the reason. Yep.
Joey Hot Sauce back. He's got a backup laptop. Let's go.
What's up, boys?
My man, we missed you this
week.
We're here with the backup laptop, but we're here. I had to get. I'm sorry, I'm a little late. It's a little different. This is an older laptop, so a little different controls here to hook up to my monitor. So I was running around trying to find a.
It's all good, homie.
Another.
Now, Joey, you got to play on the sheet. Obviously, we won't talk about, but just general thoughts on the game.
I hate to say this, but I kind of like the Eagles here. I think the game will be close for sure. I can't really trust. I know last week.
You like the Eagles with the points, or you like
with the points? With the points. I know. I'm pretty sure you're going to see a little bit of the backup quarterback tonight, and I'm thinking that after last week, like people think that Seattle's defense is good because they held Arizona to 21 points. I mean, I think easily we're getting some points from with my play from Seattle from the Eagles here.
Your favorite line anytime we're talking about the NFL is "Give me the points."
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
All right, so
Nothing wrong with that.
Swati, let me put these plays. So Wilson, rush attempts. No, I'm sorry, pass completions. Pass completions
Shout
under
out Mike.
24.5 minus 118. And what was the prop?
281 under 281.
At
So
what
110.
price?
110.
Wilson under 281.5 pass yards minus 110. Joey or spread? Want to throw anything at the bottom for the boys?
Did we do first touchdowns yet?
We have not done that yet.
All right, give me Russell Wilson plus 2,400.
Wow. Okay.
All right. Wilson. That's ballsy. I like it. Spread.
Man, he threw me off because I was going to take a Seahawk. Let me. Did you
Well,
have a good one?
We normally throw like 2 on each.
Okay. If I'm going to take a Seahawk, give me Disley. I have 16-1, but I bet you guys have a better number.
You know, I stared at that Disley receptions prop for like an hour and a half because over the last 6 weeks, you could set your clock by one reception a game, somewhere between like 15 and 18 yards, right? But now Olsen is down, right? So Disley is the number 1 tight end now. Am I right?
Yeah. It's Disley, and me and Chris Brady were talking about this earlier.
Yeah, he's yeah. I mean,
the other one gets a little bit of work too. Let me remember his name. Chris sent it to me.
Where the
Twatty, what are you thinking for first TD?
I don't know.
Oh, Hollister is the other one, and he does get looks too.
Chris Carson. Sorry.
What do you think about the Eagles?
Yeah, I hate to be I don't know, Captain Obvious there. Eagles, I'll try and fold them.
Yeah, I like it.
Plus 1,600.
Why don't I see him? Oh, there he is.
I still think he's the best receiver they have.
I think that makes sense. Fulgham, 16-1. Who do you guys think for another Eagle?
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
I was going to joke around and say that.
Well, I mean, maybe they have a goal line package for him.
I think he's an underfield. I don't see him on my.
He's up plus 2,000.
Oh, okay. I got Miles Sanders at 8-1. Boston Scott's 25-1.
I mean, I wasn't kidding though, Jay. Did you put it up there?
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Go ahead and put that one on then.
What?
Hurts.
Oh, Hurts is going to be our second Eagle you want to take?
Oh, no. I thought you asked me for the second. No, it's up to them. Those guys go ahead. I thought you had asked me. Sorry.
No, I was just we normally put 2 up on each side.
Yeah, go ahead, boys.
Yeah, we have Wilson and Disley, Fulgham, and I mean Sanders seems. What are the odds on Sanders?
I had 8-1 on Bovada, but you always have better than me.
I don't think that's bad for a starting running back.
I got 9-1 with DK.
I think we should go with that.
Yeah, I'm good with whatever.
Yeah, I'm in full Seattle fanboy mode tonight, so you guys can go ahead and do the Eagles.
Sanders plus 900. I mean, the guy, his number is 14.5 rushing attempts. I mean, for a starting running back to get 9-1 is not a bad number like we see on most weeks.
Fucking fly, bro.
Oh my God.
Nasty Nate says the Eagles get crushed, I think.
Hey, that's a definite possibility, right? I settled in to watch some Sunday Night Football last night, and that game was over by what? Second quarter?
I don't think the Eagles get crushed. This defense is not good enough to crush nobody.
That's fair.
We'll see. I think this defense is a little improved now that they have all those
Adams
pieces.
is back.
Yeah, and Griffin being back is a big deal too. So,
And Dunlap being there, yeah.
Other teams have been able to stop this Eagles team, so it's a big test for Wentz and the Seahawks defense. So we'll find out a lot about each team tonight.
Yeah, West Coast. He's been playing really well. What's up, boys? West Coast, Ron, Adam, Nesty Nate, Nutflush, Freddie, Kruger, Kenny, Raymond, Ramon. What's up, boys?
Player to have the most rushing yards, and kind of like a match bet. You can get Chris Carson at plus 126 against Miles Sanders. I don't think that's bad at all.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a game script where you think Seattle's going to win and win easily, that definitely will happen because if Seattle gets up by 10 or more points,
See, I
it's
don't
going to
even
be hard to
think-
see Sanders run away.
I don't. Well, that's a good point if they do get up by 10 points. But I don't think that the Seahawks have to be up a lot of points in order to be run heavy tonight. Just because
it's been interesting. They went pretty much too far in the let's pass all the time analytics style.
and that's
the
why
last couple of games they found
right.
balance. Yeah.
Well, that's why Russell Wilson had like 5 turnovers in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Corey said that he can get Carson at plus 175 against
Anytime.
Miles.
Yeah. Are you talking about against Miles Sanders or just anytime touchdown, Corey?
Yeah, I mean, Chris, I think there's the only way that Carson doesn't score is if he gets sniped by Hyde. You know, that they're at the goal line and they run Carson twice and he doesn't get in. They pull him, Hyde gets in, you know, on 3rd down or 4th down. I think Carson almost assuredly scores in this game.
Kenny's got a good question. Is Alshon Jeffrey playing tonight? Does anyone know?
He played last week. Not many snaps, but he played.
He at this point, and he's a big guy and a big target and a veteran, but he can't run anymore. He is so slow at this point in his career. I mean, he's a good red zone target, don't get me wrong, but he's not beating anybody off the line anymore.
Man, I'm that Carlos Hyde rushing and receiving prop. The line movement on that has been really weird. It opened up like 35.5, 36.5. Then it went to 39.5. And I was like, this was about like 6 o'clock. I was like, maybe I can get it at 40.5 if I wait. Then it went back down to 37.5. Now it's back up to 38.5. I really like that prop if they feed Carson tonight. I really want 40.5 though. Maybe I guess I'll wait. Listen, if you can't wait and you don't have live player props, I don't think a half unit shot on Carlos Hyde under 38.5 rushing and receiving yards it is that bad of a play. If you can wait, I would wait. Hopefully they give him something early. He picks up 4 or 5 yards and they bump it up to like 40.5, 41.5, then hop on the under. That would be my suggestion. That's what I'm going to do. Because I have the ability to live bet player props, I'm going to wait. If you don't have that ability, I don't mind a half unit on under 38.5.
Okay.
Anytime touchdowns, boys? Is there anything you like?
I'm on the same.
I hate to be chalky, but Carson, obviously.
Yeah, I don't.
How could DK Metcalf? When's the last time a wide receiver was minus 160 for an anytime touchdown?
Yeah, and he'll be
It's
guarded by
amazing.
Darius Slay tonight. That's going to be an interesting matchup just to watch. I mean, I don't know if he'll shadow him, but they should be on each other a lot.
I mean, it's amazing with this guy because he doesn't catch a shit ton of balls. Like, I think he averages like 5 catches a game, doesn't he? But they're all
he
big.
runs like
they're
a
all
ton
big
of
plays.
fly routes. Yeah, they're all like
right.
fly routes stretched.
No, exactly.
Routes, like deep.
So it's like you would think someone who catches 5 or 6 passes a game would be plus money on it. But he's not. I mean, because every pass, he could take to the house.
Yeah.
Joey, any reception prop you like? Go ahead, 20.
Oh, no. Go ahead, Joey.
You're good, Twatty. Let me find this number. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would take Rager and Fulgham both overs. It would in the hopes that both of them hit, but one of them's clearly going to hit. Fulgham's 50 and Rager's 47. If Wentz throws for 200 yards in this game, one of those guys is going over with a good chance that both of them do.
Yeah, I like that.
So if you wanted to put that up, Jay, you can. Like if you wanted to do a half a unit on Fulgham over and a half a unit on Rager over, you could do that.
What one do you guys want me to put?
Well, there's a strategy there, so we're either going to do both or neither.
Well, but what? Like receiving yards, receptions?
Yes, yards.
So Jalen Rager, receiving yards, and who else?
Fulgham.
What's the best numbers that you guys see? I see 48.5 for Fulgham at FanDuel, 49.5 for Rager receiving yards at FanDuel.
So take the Fulgham, which you have, and then I have Rager at 47.5 minus 112.
All right, Fulgham 48.5, Rager 47.5.
The half unit on each.
Fulgham over.
West Coast. What's up, West Coast? That's an interesting one, Adam.
We better see Big T tonight, dude. If Wentz gets pulled and JJ or Big T do not make an appearance, I'm going to be quite upset. What do you think are the chances? And you know what? It sucks. I was thinking today, this is my terrible joke of the day. It sucks that YouTube won't let us play Everybody Hurts, and we'll get flagged for doing that because I was going to have that queued up. If he
Did you just say what are the chances? Like you want me to handicap the odds that Big T comes on the show?
No, that Hurts comes in the game. Like, if you were to put a line like Hurts over 0.5, or let's make it like he actually plays, like over 3.5 snaps taken, what would you put that line at?
I don't know. Like, has there anything that's come out directly from the Eagles, or is this all like chatter on Twitter?
It's all chatter, but it's like their Bleacher Report guy said that he got from a source that the owner said that he wanted Hurts to play if Wentz doesn't look good. Now, who knows how reputable that is, but he is at least their Bleacher Report reporter. It's not like me just tweeting it,
Well, spread. I mean, doesn't he take 3.5 snaps now?
Yeah,
Again?
I mean, let me try and. I mean, what would he a number?
Oh, okay. You were just throwing a number.
I'm just trying to.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
He replaces Wentz is taking all the snaps and.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were just making up okay, right. Yeah. I thought that was a thing. 3.5. It's gonna be like, well, we got to get that over.
Tony has 16 plays on the spreadsheet for tonight's game.
All right.
I love him, bro.
Let me go look at that. Oh my Lord.
I honestly just love him to death.
I gotta go see. Holy shit.
A lot of them are correlated, but yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I love him. Oh man.
Yeah, he needs to come on. I'll send him a message
he gives 0 fucks.
That is true. I mean, it's nice to live like that, right?
It is, yeah, it is.
that just you could wake up every day and just don't give a fuck.
Twat, you watching this Boston College game?
Please tell me they're coming back.
They're down by 5.
3.
3.
Oh, you're at the line. You're a little ahead of me.
No, they're down by 3.
And now it's 4. I'm at 50.
I mean, they just completely played like shit in the first half. I mean, come on, boys.
They were down by 12 with 2 minutes to go.
Yeah.
And now what? How much time?
What's the next game I have action on?
They were down by 13 with 2:40 to go. 2 minutes.
If they would have just played badly in the first half, they would be winning in this freaking game.
So, but you bet the total, right?
What,
No,
in
we
this
took
game?
Boston College.
Well, no, it was a personal bet. It wasn't a sheet play. I took Boston College money line.
Oh, okay. Did the sheet play happen yet?
No.
Yeah,
It's on now.
Yeah, it's not. We're probably 40% winner on it right now. If I had to guess, we need a big second half.
Yeah,
I didn't hop on it.
Yeah, I missed that one too. But I'm Boston College with you there, Twatty.
I mean,
what else we got.
I mean, the number's only 5 points off, Twatty.
I know. Well, 40. We're probably 40%.
Yeah, that's about 40%. What? I swear I had one more basketball action tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop on it now.
I don't want this streak to come to an end. I'll fucking tell you that.
we don't either. I'll tell you that.
Man, did I really run out of I thought I had more NCAA action. Oh, I have Kansas and K-State. When do they start?
I don't want to turn it on.
Oh, Kansas is tomorrow. Is K-State play tonight? Oh, yeah, it starts at 5.
He said, I don't want to turn it on.
I can't.
Twatty, you faded my Johnnies, bro?
Actually, they're not bad this year. It's so funny. Your Johnnies the last 2 years had so much more talent than these Johnnies. But these Johnnies play as a freaking team. 2 years ago, that St. John's team had so much talent. It was crazy.
He almost made and 1. He would have cut it to 1 if he makes that fucking and 1. Jesus.
To be honest, the last 2 years, I've been way more invested in Seton Hall because they've been so much better.
That got fouled out, though. So here we go. Where's the start?
I mean, what
Makes
fuck?
these 2, and it's a 2-point game. We're all right. We're right here.
Yeah, Ramon, I went to see that team play. He asked, did UNLV start Larry Johnson, Stacey Ogman, and Greg Anthony? Yeah, I went to see them when they played UOP. That was one of the best college teams ever, I thought.
Yeah, they started like 13-0 tonight. All right. 3-point game. If he hits this free throw, it'll be 2 with 47 seconds left. So we're all right here. We're right here. Let's get a stop. And he made it. All right. Yeah, Viper. Here we go. Timeout. They can't even inbound on the ball. Let's go.
There's the positivity.
We're here. Laptop down and all. Shout out my guy Yego, though.
I love it.
That thing is
Holy
shot.
fuck, the over. The over was the
totally
play.
gone. No coming back to life.
You know what, Joey? Yesterday went so well that we didn't even need your positivity yesterday.
That's
you know
true.
how like normally like we always need you to be like, all right, we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yesterday was just stupid.
That's good. Like to hear it. Love to hear
Yeah,
it.
yesterday was crazy. Yeah, Jay. So how many units we up now?
About 40 units in 4 months.
Let's go.
Love
Let
it.
me check. Let me check the exact total.
No
Love to see it.
Y2J. I did not Y2J. They didn't ask either. So
Okay, so I could put it I could put it on the screen. Right now, we are up 38 units, 12 units, a 12-unit month it's going to end up being in November. Let me get rid of that in the middle. So, yeah, we're up 38 units on the year in 4 months. I mean, we've only been going for 4 months. And
Nice.
12 units this month. So it was a good month. Basically, what we've been doing each month, just about 10 units a month on average. So if you bet $50 a game, you made about $440 in profit on average since we've started.
Love it.
Anybody that wants to sign up, obviously, can sign up using the code. What is it? Bets 25 off. Actually, if you want to sign up and you're in the DFS too, they have a Thanksgiving special. It's like Turkey 50 is the promo code, and it's 50% off any package on the Run Pure Sports website, including like DFS and DFS and sports betting combined. So it would cost you like $30 for your first month, or $12, $10 for your first week. So
Love it, Cheese. Love it, man. Sell it.
Big Dog Lucifer likes the one in the red hat.
There you go.
We got one fan for you.
hey, I'll take it.
Thanks, Big Dog. Thanks for tuning in.
I like you too, Big Dog. How about that?
So what's going on in the Johnnies, just real quick?
They just fouled them.
Nothing's really happened since.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
All right.
They're looking
the end
at.
of the college basketball game takes like 28 minutes.
They're reviewing it.
Adam Meyer says, "Send me a hoodie and I'll stand out on the curb with an RPS arrow sign, swinging that shit around
Spinning
like
it.
it's tax time."
Yeah, to the people who aren't signed up, we just implemented a referral service too, that you can get a free membership and a bunch of other stuff as well. So that's just part of the perks.
True.
Yup. I'm getting the shirts, guys. Don't worry. They'll be going out. Once I get
You
them,
need to drive over there, drive over to Jay's house and get them.
I promise I will mail Joey every Sports Keg t-shirt I have this weekend, and then he could start chucking them out to the public.
let's go. You better get on my good side starting now.
I can't imagine how much that's going to fucking cost me, because those 2 boxes are fucking heavy. But
Dude, just drive them over. What? Like, how far do you guys? 40 minutes?
I could probably meet you halfway somewhere.
Yeah, you know what? I'd rather ship them.
I know you don't like to leave your chair, but I'll fucking leave my chair.
Jay does not leave that chair. Does everything in the chair, I'm convinced.
Adam says, finally, Joey gets the shirts.
That's
It's been
right.
a saga.
The shirts are nice, too. The shirts are really nice. They're like, what's that material called?
No.
stretch.
They're not. These are the normal Sports Keg
My
t-shirts.
bad.
Although,
They're shitty shirts.
yeah, no, they're normal. They're like a normal t-shirt. It says the Sports Keg on the front, like our logo. On the back, it says put it on the board. And on the sleeve, it says RPS for Run Pure.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you, bro. Don't worry.
All
Can
right,
you get? We need to get our slogans on them.
I'm going to have Joe. I said for spite, I'm going to make Joey mail me an extra small.
Yeah, I ain't fucking sending you an extra small. What are you gonna do with that, bro?
Listen, bro.
Put it around one of your legs?
Listen, I'll use it as a fucking as a sweat towel when we're sweating out these wins.
There you go.
Yeah, Cotton Willie. Yeah, I need a 3X. Do they come that big? I think there are a couple. Because I took 2 3Xs. So I think there are a couple 3Xs. I have to check. Joey will check. But yeah. I know there's like a ton of double X, large, medium. So
They still haven't shot the free throws?
Nope.
No,
they were reviewing something.
What are they doing? What are they reviewing?
I don't know what the fuck is going on. But
hey, Joey, since we broke down the Seattle game, I've been waiting to ask you this. Colt McCoy, your thoughts?
Oh, boy. He came in for fucking – he came in on the first drive. He got sacked. The next play, he almost threw a pick. I was like, holy shit! I thought they were going to lose that game.
Is Danny Dimes done?
No, but he's out for at least this week.
So Colt McCoy's going to start this week, right?
Probably. They got nobody else. There's some other guy that I never even heard of. That they didn't even have him
a
active.
Practice squad wide receiver.
Yeah, they got they got a practice squad quarterback.
This is going to be an ass clincher in this Carolina game.
And obviously, if people don't know, the first touchdown props, we bet like between 1/4 and 1/2 unit on each.
Yes, sir.
Well, they froze them, right? ACS? Talk about thinking about your free throws.
Yeah, right. This guy's fucking got. Still haven't shot it on mine.
Did he miss them both?
I won't let you guys know.
He hasn't shot it yet on mine. Going to the line, he's about to shoot now. This is a point guard, so I mean, he shouldn't. He should fucking.
You know, it's
Missed
funny.
the first
I watch
one.
so much NBA, like it throws me off when like the free throws aren't almost automatic.
Nate
Same with the open threes. In the NBA, if I have a team and they give up an open three, I'm like, oh no. Like in college, it's still.
He made the second, missed the first.
Yeah.
Nate S., I appreciate you, bro. He said he got the sauce bag yesterday. He tried it on a slice of pizza, pretty good.
Nice.
Right.
Let's go for a quick 2, right, in this game? Quick 2 and foul?
Yeah, probably. There's still 40 seconds left, so a lot of game left.
Did any of the lines next week jump out to you guys? Have you taken a look at the openers for next week?
Yeah, I took Washington plus 10.5 already. I think that might be gone. It might have moved already. Brandon Cola, this is a Blender laptop.
Yeah, I don't have that Washington lineup.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that's going to be
I'm sorry, Tony. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I mean, obviously, clearly, the Raiders that are going to be in a tease spot here, coming off a terrible, embarrassing loss, you can tease them down to like 1 against the Jets.
Yeah,
that's going to be a huge. That's going to be a huge teaser spot.
I can't even mute people anymore. So, okay, you're gonna have to do what Ani's back, fucking telling everybody about his private parts.
Who?
The same fucking guy that comes in here and tells us he has a small wiener.
Why can't you're not signed
I'm on the other computer. I'm on this new computer.
Got it.
Can you believe the Falcons are +3 at home against the Saints after they were +3 against the Raiders?
I can't even
see.
What
was that spread?
Yeah.
What the fuck was that by the Raiders?
I completely misread it. And then, of course, after I read reports all week, the practice is going great. They all come out and say they had a terrible week of practice after the game.
Yeah, they played. They played really bad. I didn't expect that either.
Yeah, that was like 2017, like when I had like the cleanest yard in my house because I'd sit down to watch the Raiders game and I'd be pissed off doing yard work by 11:30 a.m.
I mean, it's one thing to lose a game, but to get embarrassed by the Falcons.
I know.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's one thing to lose, but to not show up like that, it's really bad. So yeah, we'll see. Even my Raiders fans and I were texting. They said, "Boy, I'm worried about this Jets game now." I'd be worried if I were you too, Jay. This could be the one that ruins the Trevor Lawrence sweepstakes if they show another one like that.
That would be super unfortunate.
Yeah, but I think they'll get it right. But boy, I'm a little worried now. I was joking around. I sent him screenshots of mock drafts. My one.
All right, 1-point game, Twally. He made both free throws.
So
30
we'll see
seconds
how that
left.
goes next week. Yes, you are.
Ooh.
So at least we'll get the final shot here to tie it, right? If nothing else.
Yep.
Oh, Brandon, are you on the other side?
Yeah, Netflix says telling you I learned from really wise man John Gruden about the
Okay.
history of working his team extremely hard. It'll show in December, and it's come true since I've heard it. I heard the same thing about Patricia and the Lions, and that's why they blew a lot of fourth quarter leads. That they just went balls to the wall in practice every day, and they'd be blown up by Sunday. And now Patricia's gone. Be interested to see if he gets a DC job at all.
I think you got to just run it and take a 3 at the buzzer now. 2 for 1 isn't going to work.
Man, they had number 5 open in the corner too. That was terrible. That could be it for us right there.
So what? They missed the 3-pointer?
No, number 10 dribbled it out of bounds.
Oh, come on.
Did St. John's just turn it back right over?
I don't know. You're ahead of me.
That would be the twatty run of luck right now.
You're ahead of
terrible
me.
turnover and then for them to just throw it out of bounds on the inbound. Did I see that right?
If I hit this,
Oh, yeah, they threw it right away. Holy fuck. Let's go. They get the ball right under the basket, too. Wow. Here we go. Three, not even close. Get the ball back. And that's the shot they get. Wow. Yeah, he tried to pull 3 with 3 people in his face. What the fuck was that?
try to be a hero, huh? That's all right. That's the personal play. I'm more worried about this Carolina for everybody. I think it's going to be close. Carolina really imposing their will in the paint right now. Yeah, Connor. Although give them credit, right? They hustled and came back. Dude, Kenny, no, they haven't. But Carolina's been putting it in. $13-1 in the second half. All right.
Wentz looking good on the first drive.
We are started. Well, that was terrible.
Yeah, Wentz doing his best. Carson Wentz.
Yep. Green out. All right. Good job.
Fucking Joey. I mean, the connection he has is ridiculous.
Oh, the New Jersey connection.
Bro, I mean, that was a solid 8 seconds before that.
Yeah, he's like way ahead of me. I'm like,
I mean, Alshon's got to make that catch, though.
Yep.
I mean, Wentz put it the only place he could put it. I mean, you couldn't have thrown it anywhere else. And if you can't run, you have no knees, you better be able to catch the ball.
Gritty. My guy.
It's fun.
K-State hasn't given up a point yet, 6 minutes into the game.
Yeah, Cody and I were talking about that earlier. That's
Yeah,
coming from a team who's already scored.
What's up?
I think that UMKC has already scored, I think, 120 points in a game. But going against Kansas State's a different animal.
Yeah, I took K-State minus 9.5 in this game.
Yeah, so hit the like button, guys. We're going to give away free membership if we get to 100. At least a week membership.
That's all they have to do is get to 100?
Yeah, get to 100 likes. We got 133 people in here. If everyone hits the like button.
There we go. We appreciate it if you guys do that. We try to not bombard you on Twitter with all the bullshit, but that helps us out a lot if you do. You know, the bell, notifications, and subscribe. Man, Adam. I don't know. I'll dig into that. I'll definitely dig into that one.
Carson is going to fucking eat tonight, bro.
I took Kansas in that game, Adam. So I forgot Tyler's not in here. I was going to jab him about that.
Yeah, I'm probably with spread just as an early lane. I would probably be on Kansas. That was a bad loss by Kentucky the other night.
I know. I had to plus the points. I should have taken the money line, huh?
Oh, okay. Yeah, nice call.
Dude, number 23 trying to tackle DK Metcalf is like me trying to run into a brick wall.
Thanks, Varun. Oh, my God. UNLV. We're not getting this over. I mean, they have 4 points in 7 minutes. Are you kidding me? You have 4 points. What the fuck? What? And we beat the shit out of that line. I was 2 points off, and then after I gave it out, it went another 3 points. It ended at like 157 and a half, I think. And I gave it out at like 154 and a half or 153 and a half. Fuck.
Yeah, I saw that. Kept going up, kept going up.
Yeah. I really liked our spot.
Yeah, me too.
Having said that, North Carolina's putting it on them.
K-State's up 17-0 right now.
Oh.
Is anyone checking DK?
Is Slay going to have a tough matchup against Metcalf here?
He's got 2 receptions already.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like, I don't know what he does there.
Yeah, Brandon, you like to be on the side. You like to be on that side, but you're right. A lot of times it doesn't fucking matter. You think you're good, and it really doesn't end up matter.
Yes, sir. Let's get the first touchdown here. Whoa, free play.
That's 3.
That is 3, is right.
They didn't have Slay on him that time. That was his own.
Live number is what? 6.5 right now?
For receptions?
7.5. Yeah, he needs 5 more.
How about that game from fucking Tyreek Hill yesterday?
Bro,
I
I think he had more
200,
yards than the Raiders' offense.
200 yards in the first quarter.
Holy hell, that was crazy. Fletcher Cox. What happened to Russ's helmet? He switched helmets in between plays there.
Probably the radio, maybe.
He couldn't hear the people talking to him. Yeah. Thanks, Nasty. My guy, what's up, bro?
What's up, Nate?
Looks like it's still let Russ cook season. You're right. Oh, here we go. Temper's flaring, and there's a flag on the Eagles. You'll love to see
Darius
it.
Slay getting frustrated with Metcalf already. I'll put Metcalf minus 500 in that brawl.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not even in the same weight class. Like, come on, Darius, what you doing?
That's an automatic first down. Personal foul. Half the distance to the goal, automatic first down. Prince, what'd you bet in this game? We know you're a big Eagles guy.
Did anybody throw any money on Chris Carson first touchdown at 8-1?
No, because Russ is going to run it in. We're going to get to 24-1. I'm going to fucking scream like a fucking prairie.
I mean, okay. I thought we had it on the board.
No, we had Disley. Oh wait, did we have it at the bottom?
Toddy mentioned it.
Well, I mean, I did bet it at 8-1 also, but we took Wilson and
You asked me
Disley.
any time touchdown is when I said Carson because it was a shoot. I mean, but I don't know if we made it up on the border, if it made it up on the board or not.
It was like minus 120. You know, like
Right.
before he went out, it was like plus 115. Man, it would be great to get Disley or Russell Wilson here.
Oh, man, Russ gets in. I'm going to go wild.
Yeah, buddy.
What is this now?
Is this one on Mecca?
Oh, look, he got hit from behind, too.
Another one on the defense.
I was going to say, he fucking shoved him from... Come on, let's get Russ in. That was definitely a flag, bro. He fucking hit him.
That was
Look at
fucking
this
stupid.
shit. Like, dude, he just sucker hit him from behind. Like, the play's already over. The guy's on the ground. Bro, come on. Let's get Russ in here, bro.
Let's get Joey heated. You love to see when Joey gets heated.
We're winning something right here.
Yo, run the fucking... Oh, I want him to take it. Carlos Hyde? No. Good, pussy. Bro, we're on the bootleg here.
Yeah, Russ. Come on.
Run the bootleg.
Cook, Russ. Get those fucking Get those 12 units for Joey Work.
Come on.
the live show.
Well,
Give me the
half
boot.
unit, 6 units, right?
No, it's
No, it's
24 to 1.
Oh, holy
Give me the
fuck.
bootleg, bro. Give me the bootleg. Give me a
Naked
twatty.
boots.
One time for a twatty.
One time, Joe.
One time. Come on, or just run it in, Russ. Come on, my guy. Bootleg. Oh, you didn't do it. Oh, terrible throw. You got somebody open too. Run.
Oh man, that was almost Metcalf to stick his dick right in our apple pie.
That was a bad throw.
What?
He
Never
had
heard that
him,
one
too.
before. Nothing
He
worse
had
than a
him.
dick in your apple pie.
No,
Makes for a bad day.
it does. It does. Like the last thing you want to see in life.
Hate
Come
to
on.
see it.
Come on, Russ. One time for me. One time. People run all over the place. They don't even know what's going on. Come on, Russ. You know there's no QB spy here. You're good. Oh, he didn't do it. And then fucking hand it off. What the fuck, bro? You didn't hand it off. You're wide open. Go for it, pussies.
Imagine giving it to Carlos Hyde on the goal line when Chris Carson's in the game.
3 times.
I'm telling you, he's a sniper down there.
Yeah, look at
It's
this.
unbelievable.
He pulls it back. He's in.
Can you imagine, bro?
Carlos Hyde, bro.
Completely picked the wrong hole.
They going for it? They might be.
Are they going for it?
They're walking.
You're going to roll Russ out here.
They're calling
Yeah,
timeout.
you got it. Come on,
They're
Russ.
calling timeout.
You're going to roll him out.
Cook,
Calling
you
timeout.
bitch.
He can run or pass.
Now they're gonna bring the fucking. They're gonna waste the timeout and bring the fucking kicker on, bro. That would be the lamest shit out.
That would be horrific play
How
calling.
about 13 plays?
He's saying, "Let me run."
I mean, you got Carson going up and down the fucking field on the drive, right? And Carlos Hyde gets 2 carries inside the 5.
Yeah, let
I'll
me
tell
get
you
the
what's
laptop, JM. Let's go.
I'll tell you what's an overkiller. 13 plays and it ends on downs on the 1. That'll kill your over.
Oh, if I hear Joey erupt right now, it's just going to be great news for us.
No, Matt, this is a loaner laptop. The laptop is probably fried.
All right, Carson's in there, Joe.
Hasn't turned on yet.
Ross is in there. Is Disley in there at least to give us that other option?
I mean, clearly you roll him out where he can either decide to pass or tuck it.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
I don't
We all
know.
know this.
I don't
rocket
see-
science.
I don't
This ain't
see.
rocket science. Roll out to the right, you're in. I will fucking dude. Roll out to the right, you're in. Telling you. Oh my god! And this is the play they run. What the fuck is that?
Oh my god!
Jesus.
Oh my god!
What?
In what world is that your play call on 4th down? I mean, in what world? I mean, just kill yourself.
Dude, that is terrible.
14 play drive ends in nothing.
That was terrible.
That's all right, bro. Now we'll go get Miles Sanders or Fulgham on the other end. One time for the boys. I mean, what a horrific play call.
I mean, he should have just faked that. Fucking holy hell. That's the
Now-
play call
now
that they
let me-
wasted timeout on. And that's
Now,
a
let
big
me
one.
ask you a question. Is there any way Carlos Hyde gets the ball inside the 5?
I hope not.
Why do I hear myself? Who's got me on?
Is it me? I don't think it's me.
I don't hear you.
UNLV has 9 points
Try now, Jay. I'll mute.
in
Yo,
11 minutes. They have
Yo.
9 points.
yo. Yeah, it's Fred.
You're right. Choose to be inspirational. You're right.
Choose to be inspirational is a great name.
That is a great name. Apparel. Yes, Matt S. Sometimes it makes a lot of noise, so it sounds like it's a plane about to take off because it's an older laptop.
Hey Jay, check again. If not, I'll jump back in and jump out. I think I fixed it though.
It's better now.
All right, cool.
Nasty Nate says Pete does meth. I mean, he may very well do meth.
I don't think so. He looks pretty healthy for like 68 years old.
Yeah, you're right.
Isn't he more like 70 something?
He's like the healthiest looking dude that age, except for like Jack Palance or whatever.
I think he's like Jack Palance.
Do you remember that guy? He was doing like one-arm push-ups at like the Oscars at age 90.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. That's an old ass reference there.
I mean, yeah, everything I mentioned's old, and then I get off the show and I go watch old movies. So,
I mean, he bring up the guy from City Slickers?
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Oh, spread with those references though.
Yeah, I'm Ramon appreciates it. I'm sure. I'm going for the 50+ demo.
You never disappoint.
It's that simple. Let Russ cook.
Yeah, like why isn't Russ cooking? I don't understand.
I don't know. We'll hand the ball off to fucking what's his name twice. Then we'll give David Moore a rush. Why not? Right? He's our best wide receiver we got. We might as well rush the ball with him.
Like Russ should be well done right now. So our prop doesn't look that bad right now. Completions, he has 5. His live number's 25.5. So it's one more.
UNLV is 6 of 30 from 3-point range. 6 of 30.
Jack LaLanne.
Yeah, Jack Palance was actually an actor. Jack LaLanne, I think, was a fitness guy.
Yeah, I might have got the name wrong, but
it's all right. We knew what you meant.
Like pop culture.
Yeah, I think Jack Palance was like Kirby from City Slickers.
Yeah.
Well, Larry, you're right, but North Carolina shoots from 2 feet away, so they can shoot. They're shooting 46%. 6 for 29. Furthermore, they're shooting 30% from the free throw line. If they just play terribly, we may have a shot at the over.
Punt that shit.
Imagine that Carson Wentz against this pass defense, which is no joke, as of right now, the worst in the history of football.
It's true, Larry.
Has 2 3-and-outs. Can't get a first down.
I don't think JJ's coming on the show tonight.
I mean, Wentz, like, if you're still a Wentz truther, bro, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, we're not going to see our.
Yeah, we're not. Guy. Yeah, especially because they know we'll give him shit. Me and you.
Oh, that's what I've been waiting for all day.
Oh, look at this punt too, straight up in the air. Holy hell! He didn't even kick it to the fucking nerd. Oh my goodness! Give him 15 too. Holy shit! Nice punt, bro.
The only thing I'm worried about right now is like Russ sending one deep and letting DK take the top off this defense.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to like that last drive was perfect, but they fucking shitty play call on the goal line. They'll let fucking Carlos Hyde run the ball twice, David Moore run the ball once, and
Brandon said he threw one ball that drive, Jay. It was a good pass, and there was contact. Brandon, he sucks. Come on.
He's trying to be nice.
I'm actually agree with Brandon there. They ran the ball twice. He threw one ball. It wasn't great.
You know what?
Let's go back to the drive before that.
All of that might be true. He's still a shitbag.
Let's go back to the drive.
Your overall point is that he sucks. Is your point?
Yes. Go back to the drive before that. Drive before that, he threw 2 terrible balls out of the 3 throws. One of them
Brandon said, I totally agree. He is awful. My guy. Let's go. Oh, what I would give to have Tony in here tonight.
I already messaged him, try to encourage him. So,
Or
JJ already knows that I expect an appearance from him.
yeah, you're definitely going to see an appearance by JJ in the second half if this goes south. He'll take his beating like a man.
I'm on tilt with this fucking game.
No, I heard he's not really that popular in the locker room either. So, I mean, to be fair, Doug Peterson is 10 times the coach that the Adam Gase is. Because Otter on the over says Wentz might be in a bad situation like Darnold. Next team, he might do better. I don't know.
Who would you rather have, Wentz, Mayfield, or Brady? That's a great question.
Now probably Mayfield.
Do I have to choose?
I guess Brady, because if those are my three, I'm looking in the draft, right?
Yeah, like
Brady is clearly the best of the three. He's had 2-3 bad games and 6 or 7 good ones.
well, Brady has done some head scratching shit this year, but I think I agree with Twatty. I think give me Brady. Yeah.
Arians,
Yeah, he's had some head scratching games that were terrible, but the other games have been fine.
Yeah,
He had a 5 touchdown game, 1 or 2 of those.
And this isn't a system for him at all.
Brandon threw in that I could have Darnold or Flacco.
Oh wow!
See, now
Thanks,
spread
Brandon.
is the Darnold truther of this group.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sucks. He also sucks.
I can't wait to see him in a real
sucking Brady.
situation.
It's not even that I'm blowing Brady. It's just the other 2 choices were so bad that you gave me. Right?
That's got to be a flag, right? No.
No flag.
Wow, what a fucking under. What's the live total right now? 43.5. The Jets are quarterback killers. Well, we haven't had a quarterback since fucking Namath.
And he's probably the worst Hall of Famer in the history of.
Don't get my fucking goat going, Twatty. Don't start. I already used to have one person on this show that used to shit on Namath.
Do I have to pull up Namath's stats?
Don't get my fucking goat going.
Yeah, I would say it's not the Hall of Good Statistics; it's the Hall of Fame, and he's one of the most famous quarterbacks ever. And his play helped merge the AFL.
Thank you,
NFL.
Spread. He won the most important game in NFL history.
Yeah.
If that helps you sleep.
Twatty,
That and edibles.
That game has to single-handedly be the reason for the merger. It has to.
Oh, but there's this little fact that he threw more picks than touchdowns. How does that even happen? Bad quarterbacks throw more touchdowns than picks. Well, Jameis isn't in the Hall of Fame. What the fuck? That's for sure.
He could be in the Hall of Good Statistics, though.
Could he?
He had 5,000 yards last year.
With those picks?
Has it 5,000 yards? How many times has that happened?
On Point Wager says my great aunt went to the prom with Namath.
No way. That's pretty awesome.
What a great fact that is.
That's cool.
Jonathan Nelson, I was a huge Chad Pennington fan.
You're going for it again?
The problem was those shoulder surgeries took every ounce of power that he had.
And he didn't have arm strength to begin with either.
Exactly. Yeah. So he went from throwing the ball like 50 yards to like 35 yards. But he was as accurate as you could be as a quarterback. I love Chad.
I'm going to just give you one more and then I'll stop. 173 touchdowns, 220 picks.
And won the most important game in NFL history.
He threw 50 more picks than he did touchdowns.
And see, you got to put that
in. Can you hang on for like 5
and
years?
A 50% completion.
Can you take those stats and not put like the last years where he's like money chasing and going to the Rams?
Okay, and in his second year, he threw 19 touchdowns and 27 picks.
And won the most important game in NFL history. You can't leave that out with any stat.
All right, I'm done. Maybe, Vern.
Gritty knows what's up.
Oh, wow.
Gritty knows what's up. Look at this play. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Look at this play. I mean, what are they doing?
There's our under.
I'll tell you what, bro. I mean, this game, the total just keeps going down and down. It's down to 42.
Kirk, I actually don't cap myself. I tail the other guys that are good at it. And they don't have a Stanford play. I can check and see if they added one, but I didn't have one.
Are the Hawks just going to let this team hang around until they lose?
I gotta start drinking, I think.
I love it.
Go vodka or we go beer? What are we choosing?
I mean, is that really a choice?
Yeah, vodka, you're right.
Crack open that Kamchatka, buddy.
What do I have? I think I've got the White Tavern tonight. I went and spent a little more. Actually, it's almost kicked.
So the public is going to see a lot more of these shows on YouTube. So we got that going for us.
Yes, sir.
I can't believe it's 0-0 right now.
Yeah, we got a good one here, boys.
Corey said not a fan of that. Yeah, I know, Corey. I knew you wouldn't be.
How about Testaverde? Yeah, he was good.
You know what? He was also, yeah, that's fair. Vinny was good.
Vinny was good.
Vinny was good.
Did Corey say he's not a fan of more public shows?
Of course.
Yeah.
That's not funny. I love it. They hate the fucking public shows. No, actually, Nikolai. It cost me $9.99. I spared
There
no
you go.
expense.
Yeah, who wants a free membership? We gotta get to 100 likes.
I mean, Brandon just keeps presenting me with
Yeah.
horrific situations.
No, Dimes is the pick.
Oh, here we go.
Bro, he has looked really good the last 3 weeks. Very good.
Here we go.
Where I would be happy with him to be the franchise quarterback and put a couple rings on my fingers.
Oh, wow.
Team Danny Dimes.
Yup.
I don't even know what to say.
Yep.
You know what? You know what I will say? How can you tell Joey he's wrong picking from those quarterbacks?
Yeah.
No, I know. Yeah, I was thinking Locke, but no, not Locke. I mean,
Fuck
Trubisky's
no.
not even considered. It's Brandon almost said that like he wants me to take Wentz. Like I thought he was like tricking me to say Wentz.
I think it's got to be like Baker or Danny Dimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be Daniel. Viper, bro. Viper about to put you on timeout if I had to.
Thank God Joey can't put anybody on timeout tonight.
Yeah, jeez. Varun wants to see you take 3 shots in a row, Twatty.
I just
I
poured it all.
saw that Chris Schultz.
I
He says
poured it all in
Locke's
there.
mom's let it rip on Twitter. Yeah, she went hard today.
Oh,
defending her son.
maybe Derek Carr. That's not even a question.
He's not on the list.
I would take Carr over all those quarterbacks. 100%.
If you had one game to win today
Yeah.
with the same team, who's your quarterback?
Carr.
What do you mean the same team? What team?
Well, any team. Just if you had one game to win with any team,
Mahomes.
who's your quarterback?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe Aaron Rodgers. I don't know, between
Yeah, I guess-
Mahomes and Rodgers.
I guess
Oh,
that
I'm
was
going
stupid.
Mahomes.
It's Mahomes, I'd say. Yeah.
I would
That
even
was an
put,
easy one.
Wilson over Rodgers right now.
Yeah, or Russ. Yeah, they're the three best in the league
Yeah.
by a
I'll
wide margin.
I'll probably take Danny Dimes.
I
This
love
guy
the
you put
commitment, Joey.
Who was it? The penis guy.
I love the fact that Joey will go down with the fucking ship any day of the week.
I mean, he's going to win a
You-
championship. You watch. You watch.
Here's a perfect reason that the system matters. Derek Carr once said that David Carr was a better quarterback than him.
Well, I mean, you could stack David Carr of Fresno State up against like Derek Carr at the Raiders, and I'll take David Carr.
But what I'm saying is that sometimes it depends on you come in the league and you got a terrible offensive line and no weapons for your first 5 years, and then you're out of the fucking league.
When he was at Fresno, he looked like one of the greatest college quarterbacks that ever lived, David Carr.
His brother said he was better than him.
Well, I mean, I tell my brother he's better than me, too. He's not.
What a good brother, Joey. That's false, Corey H. Those Gruden hates Carr rumors are so false. Varun, let me direct your attention to a man named Montana, first name Joe.
Oh, Brady's better. Spread, come on.
No way. Brady wouldn't
You
even
think
have made
Joe
it like
Montana's better than Tom Brady?
Yes.
I think it's
Has
really
nothing to do with where you live. Has
think
nothing to do with where you live.
Does that matter?
I think
That's
it's
what I'm asking you.
It probably does, right? Because I grew up watching him.
Okay.
I think it's hard to make that argument now, Spread.
Very hard.
If Montana played today, he would put up so many numbers, and his career would have been 10 years longer.
Don't get me wrong. I'm 40.
If Montana got a flag every
over
time he got
40.
touched, Montana was getting crushed by
All
Lawrence Taylor.
All three of us watched Montana at least semi in his prime. I'm a little younger than you guys, but I still definitely remember him. But man, I don't know. It's
Brady would have been out of the league at age 30 if he played in the 80s. I'm not even joking. Lawrence Taylor and those guys would have killed him. That Bears defense, that 85 Bears defense, look at all the teams that he went up against, the defenses he went up against in NFC Championship games. He went up against the Bears, the Giants. I mean, these are like legitimate all-time defenses, and he's winning playoff games against them.
This is one that we don't even need to debate because clearly none of us are going to convince anybody.
Yeah, I
You're
know.
gonna have
Just
your
kind of
position.
having
but
some fun in a 0-0 game.
you want to
right?
know? You want to know the biggest argument against Montana? He had 3 Hall of Fame wide receivers. Tom Brady had Randy Moss for a year, bro.
Yeah, but he also has one of the best defense in the past decade and the best coach of all time.
So Bill Walsh sucks now?
No, but
Bill Walsh is a
I
shit
mean,
bad coach?
no,
He's what,
Walsh
the
is
third?
probably better, but
He invented the
I
West
don't really
Coast
want to fire you
offense.
guys up.
I mean, he's the third best
Bill
coach.
Walsh.
He's probably the second best coach in the history of the sport.
Yeah.
If
All
you're gonna put Belichick at number 1, I mean Taylor, Rice, and it's not even. It's
But
not
John Taylor. I don't think John Taylor's not in the Hall of Fame.
Well, if he's not, he should be.
And
John Taylor.
there is. You said 3. You said 3. Are you talking about who's the third?
No, Owens.
It's
Owens
just Rice.
was. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I mean, Clark was a fucking beast. Their running
Owens was
backs.
way after that.
Their running backs were incredible.
Roger Craig, yes.
Yeah, he had Roger Craig. I mean, look at the fucking weapons that Brady has won 6 Super Bowls with, bro.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we'll never know. I just watching Montana like eye test, like he was a better player.
Lombardi, yeah, I guess
I love Montana.
Yeah, so do I. So do I, for sure. I would put Lombardi like right up there with Belichick and Walsh. Those got to be the 3 goats.
Brandon, that's what I agree with the most. Success doesn't equal talent. because there's better quarterbacks than all of those guys. Dan Marino is a better thrower of the football than any of those guys. But no one says he's a great because he didn't win.
True.
But he threw the ball better just as a pure passer than anyone except maybe Aaron Rodgers.
And Elway, too, is right there, right?
Yeah.
As a pure thrower of the ball.
Yeah, talk about guys coming out of college. Elway at Stanford was ridiculous.
He got too late, but he should have had a couple early.
Yeah.
The thing that Hustle that I don't like about Manning is that he played 10 or 12 of his games in a dome every year. In that, you pad your fucking stats. You put Tom Brady in a dome 12 games out of a year and look at his stats. Or you put Peyton Manning at Foxborough, 8 games plus the Jets plus the Bills, 10, 12 games a year. I mean, their stats look way different.
The biggest feather in Brady's cap are the people that have been around him as weapons through all those Super Bowl wins.
Yeah, Jamie, I think Aaron Rodgers just pure throwing the ball, quarterback position is unbelievable.
Do you think so?
But he only has one.
Favre? I'm just talking about arm talent. Who would you think is better?
Aaron Rodgers is much better. Doesn't Favre have more interceptions than anyone ever in the history of football?
I'm talking about just the ball coming out of his hand.
Well, accuracy matters, right? Are you talking about speed?
Throw some ropes. Because we're talking about arm talent, right? I'm just talking about.
Yeah, but okay, so it's clearly Aaron Rodgers. He throws no interceptions. Favre threw the most ever.
Yeah,
I think he leads the NFL all time in interceptions thrown.
If you take the 1 year that he had Moss out of it, right? Who were his 3 best receivers? Wes Welker, Amendola, and
Gronk. Gronk in his prime was a fucking stud.
Yeah. And where do you put Troy Brown in all that?
Troy Brown.
Remember Troy Brown?
He was.
They had some duds, no doubt. Can you imagine Peyton or Brady in a dome? Let's take Peyton Manning out of it. Brady in a dome with Edgerrin James, Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, and Brandon Stokely.
I think he wins. He doesn't win 6 because that defense was pathetic.
But I'm just talking about what are the numbers he puts up in a dome with those 4 players.
Yeah.
No, I know West. He wasn't a dud, but he's like not an all-pro. This under is ridiculous.
Brady's best weapons were defense and coaching. Yeah, that's true.
There's a hot take. Ryan Leaf better than Carson Wentz.
Oh, who said that?
In college, I'll take his
wow.
Washington State's highlights over Wentz's North Dakota State highlights.
He just got arrested the other day, I think, again.
Who, Leaf?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad. I thought he'd turn everything around.
I thought he was like a college coach, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a coach, and like it looked like he was. I think it was a battery, maybe.
Oh my God! All right, Prince and everyone else on the Brady train, and Twatty, I guess, Jay, you don't count because you saw some of it. I can't wait till you guys get to be my age, and whoever's the hot person at the time is better than Brady, regardless of what their numbers are.
Yeah, I'm not that way.
It's so frustrating to me.
Brady's best weapons he's ever had are right now, right? Collectively.
Oh, by far.
Oh, for sure. But the system doesn't suit him. Him and Arians is a terrible fit. It's just terrible. Like, I thought that at the time, too. I was like, why is he going to this, like, downfield attack? Like, it doesn't seem to make any sense at all.
Stubby, that's a good one.
I'm glad I have the chat fired up today, though.
Yeah. Phil Simms or Tony Romo?
Let's ask Joey.
Oh, wow.
Phil Simms
I'm thinking of Phil Simms.
Well, he came up big. He came up big in the biggest spot, right? Wasn't he 22 of 26 to win a Super Bowl or something?
Did Tony Romo ever win a playoff game in the end?
No, I don't think
I don't think so.
Yeah, then yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
then
Brandon, the Big Ben, definitely.
then it has to be Phil.
Yeah, that's not even close.
Jamarcus is worse. So, Prince, you really think Brady would have made it to age 32 against those defenses? Going against Mike Singletary, Lawrence Taylor. Even the Redskins had a ridiculous defense. Dan, I can't even remember the names of the players, but I mean, Brady, it's like anytime you touch his helmet, it's a flag. I mean,
Well, it's the
Montana would've
rules
gone
difference
off.
too, right?
I know that's what I'm saying, but I'm saying that the rules differences make him look better than he is. Like, if Montana played under these rules, his numbers would have been ridiculous. Just like they talk about Jordan, if he played under these rules, he'd probably drop like 41 or 42 a night,
Better commentator, Romo, definitely.
Romo. I like Romo better.
Yeah.
Sims is actually below average, I think.
Romo's fucking telling you to play at the line.
Yeah.
Romo.
But hold on. This is also coming from a man who said that, what's his name, whose leg was broken in half, thought he had a cramp. Right?
True.
Who was that?
True.
No.
That was Romo.
No, I don't think
This
it was
was-
Romo.
Yeah.
It was this year. Who broke his leg in half?
It was
Dak.
Dak.
It was Dak. And Romo said, I think you may have a cramp.
Okay, but one mistake doesn't make you
But that's like,
I'm sure
isn't that
we
worth
could find
100
whole-
mistakes?
We could find a whole host of stupid things that Phil Simms says, because I remember a Twitter account that would put out some of the stuff he said, and it's so obvious,
I would take Tony Romo over Carson Wentz, though. Definitely.
Oh, well, of course, yeah. Romo was a baller. He just was kind of a joker.
Jalen Hurts is in.
Is he?
Yep.
Yeah, he is.
No Big T tonight, then.
And there's a false start.
You know what? The kid played well enough to get a shot. I'll tell you that in college.
Yeah. I mean, the way fucking Wentz has played this year, you got to give him a shot. Holy fuck. I don't care if Danucci's behind the backup. You got to give the fucking backup a shot.
Are you telling me that you give Fanucci a shot right now?
Fuck yeah.
Now I'll get the chat fired up again. Adam Myers says Barry Sanders or LaDainian Tomlinson. Barry Sanders, best running back of all time.
I mean, if you're not choosing Barry Sanders, you're dead to me.
It's a recency bias.
Well, yeah, then I'm not saying I'm not, but do you guys remember Walter Payton?
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say when I'm saying that.
Walter Payton was
Series, you can make it a go argument.
Walter Payton wasn't in the comparison though.
I thought it was best of all
I
time.
came and said best of all time.
Okay.
To get the chat going.
Yeah, Prince. Walter Payton, 1 year was 60% of their offense. He threw the ball, caught the ball, ran the ball, had no line.
Play. They put Wentz back in after one play.
Tomlinson was a beast though, for sure.
Yeah.
And he gets sacked.
Martin Riggs is with me.
Oh,
I mean, at what point do you just not say, "Here, Jalen, just go do what you could do"?
They
bro.
fucking put him in for one play. What the fuck, man? Toying with us.
That's a good comparison. Thurman Thomas and LaDainian Tomlinson. I think that's a good comparison.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Same type of player.
I don't know. When I think Thurman Thomas, I think Emmitt Smith. I think they were the same kind of player.
I thought Thurman was a little more explosive, but
Thurman would be a great fantasy player now.
yeah.
He was so good, man.
He caught a lot of ball, little dump offs and stuff.
Yeah, he was so good. That Bills offense was so good.
She's Delgado said he coaches Thurman's nephew.
Oh, that's cool.
I just want to put it on the record that there are 13 minutes left in the second quarter, and we are still live on our first touchdown.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's get a little Ross action.
Oh, Mr. Stu, now that's my favorite. He's my second favorite player of all time, behind Heinz Ward.
Oh yeah.
Earl the Pearl.
Oh my God! He would
Earl
look
Monroe.
for somebody to hit. Love that guy.
Brandon call that.
What was it? The Tyler Tornado or something was his nickname?
He says, with clean shaven, you look like Thurman Thomas.
What? And he would say that if
I
I
think
wasn't.
Brandon says you look like everybody that's on TV. Unbelievable.
Jay, you don't know shit. Thank you, Martin. Appreciate you, bro.
It was just right to the point. Oh my God.
Do you see the comment, Joey, from DB Gnarly? He says Thurman Thomas' dad bowls in the men's league he's in. He's a 200 plus at 70 years old.
Wow,
That's pretty good, huh?
that's awesome.
Has Fulgham or Rager caught a ball? Like, is anyone making any catches?
That was
Other
Carlos
than
Hyde.
Metcalf?
Yeah, Rager has one. Nice little Carlos Hyde loss of yard.
Some reason Carlos Hyde is still in the game.
Don't tell me why.
This Philly run defense look pretty good tonight.
Oh my God.
I have a nice front four. Adam,
You-
now we're getting the crazy stories coming out in the chat. A guy I work with said he used to do coke with Marino in college.
No, yeah. Well, you know what? That's why Marino slipped in the draft. He was clearly
really?
the best player in the draft, and he went like 17 or 20 or 22 because at Pitt he was known to have coke problem.
Oh, wow.
So that could be true.
That's what he was putting in all those isotoner gloves, huh?
Dude, I have to tell you this. UNLV ended up going 8 for 37 from three-point range. And Carolina went 7 for 20. They combined to go 15 for 60. I guess that's a recipe for fucking losing an over bet.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Martin.
8 for 37.
Martin says if Dan Marino played today, he'd throw for 6,000 yards and 70 TDs.
That's
I don't
probably
disagree.
true.
I don't.
Oh,
disagree.
let Russ cook, baby!
What?
Come on, they're down
Down
at
at the one.
Come on, let Russ
We're live
cook.
here. Give
Let
it
Russ
to Carson.
cook. Let Russ cook.
Oh,
Run the
Russ.
ball.
Yeah, Russ. Yeah.
QB sneak.
Yeah,
Don't give it to
sneak.
nobody.
QB snake coming.
QB
Down.
sneak. Oh my
Down.
God. QB sneak,
Oh,
please. Oh,
give
they got
me a-
this. What is this shit?
What?
They gave it to
Carson's
Carson.
in there.
He didn't get in. What the fuck?
That's all right. Who? Russ didn't get in?
Nobody got in.
Carson.
Well, that's good. We got Russ for another shot at it, right?
Yeah.
Why did you QB sneaking?
I have Carson at 8-1 also. So
You're on the
I-
half-yard
Oh,
line. Why aren't you
okay.
QB sneaking? You're running a draw play at a shotgun on a half-yard line.
So we got Russ and Carson at a decent
No,
plus
not
number.
at the bottom. I just happen to have him at
Oh.
8.
Well, fuck, Jay. We
That's
care
such
about
a
the chat
tough
right now.
matchup for Darius Slay.
Yeah, the chat. We got 2,400 Wilson.
I'll also take that.
Come on, Russ. Cook. Don't fucking hand the ball off to this John again. Oh, my goodness. Touchdown, fucking David Moore.
No,
Of course,
way.
David Moore.
Oh my God, that's brutal.
I know, Anthony, but that's why it's 22-1, right?
That's brutal.
Fucking craziness.
Like, if he's not going to get in, at least get Carson in there. Christ.
What do you guys have a number for live team total on the Eagles right now?
Yeah, it's 14.5. That's brutal. Yeah, it is, Corey.
So what's that? That puts us down maybe a half unit, half unit, half unit, half unit? 2 units?
Yeah.
It's all right.
But you know how those are. When we hit, we win like 5 or 6. So
Right. No, I know. Yep.
I can't believe that Carson had a shot, too, at 8-1. Corey had Carson and Metcalf. Oy,
Wow.
brutal.
What did the agent have to say to Travolta to get him to do this? What did the agent have to say to Will Smith to make him play Aladdin?
Who's that agent on Entourage? What's his name?
Ari.
Yeah, you got to be an Ari Gold level agent to convince him to do
Not
that.
Aladdin. Who did Will Smith play?
Yeah, Aladdin, wasn't it?
Was it Aladdin?
I think so.
Varun is always asking if people are coming on the show that are currently not on the show.
Yeah, he just likes everybody. Yeah.
He loves everybody.
He likes the Brady Bunch look.
Yeah, we have no idea.
Yeah, and with this Wentz performance so far, I'm not expecting to see JJ or Big T.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Fucking let Russ cook, you fucking pussies.
Yeah, Wentz is just fucking terrible.
That loss on the spreadsheet's really fucking eating at me.
They've signed him for so long. I don't know what they do.
Twatty finally loses a college basketball game.
Yeah.
Shout out Twatty Lade. You know, tonight is his first loss on the college basketball season, and he's very upset. So everyone, give him his, send him some good cheers for how much money he's made us so far this college basketball season.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Joey. I appreciate that. Thanks, man. Good looking out. True friend.
Winning 1900 holds call the game. What? Ari Gold, best character of all time, Anthony says.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ari is fucking. That show was amazing. Bro.
I think I might rewatch that pretty soon. I haven't watched it for about 10 or 15 years.
I love that show.
The movie sucked, though.
Yeah, I never watched the movie. I heard it was really bad. I never tried it.
I don't remember the movie.
It's usually hard to do single shows in a movie.
What's his name? His brother was the best. Fucking Johnny Drama.
Oh, yeah. Johnny Drama's a beast.
Yeah, Varun, I'd like to see Big T on here tonight, too.
Big T ain't coming on.
Fucking A, man.
That was the longest first quarter. Wait, is it the only first quarter over?
Yeah.
That first quarter took 45 minutes.
Well, the punts have been hanging in the air for a while.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. Maroon said Big T is his first preference. JJ would be second if he cared.
Yeah, Connor. No, you guys were actually pretty good. You guys were pretty good to me during that stretch. But it's hard to come back from a 5 and I think at one point I went 5-16 in baseball. So I've been fighting my way back the whole time. But I appreciate it.
It was almost like a movie, all the losses, right? Because you'd be up by like going into the ninth, and like the best reliever in the league would give up like 3 home runs after he had been like .71 ERA, and
dude, it was.
You'd have like
it was
an
bad.
8.5 over, like in the 4th inning, and it wouldn't go over. We'd have 4 runs in the first 4 innings.
No one wants to hear about the bad beats, so I didn't. I stopped like fucking crying about it.
Fantasy football stories, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you handled
dude,
it
they were
way better.
They were. Those bad beats were epic, and they all came at one fucking time.
You could do like.
But you know what's so funny? People don't know is that I was actually up in baseball, and the reason is I went a week just betting overs.
Yeah.
And it went like.
Oh, I was doing that with you. We had a lot of fun. We were just blind.
It went like 60 and 40.
Yeah,
like 60 and 40 or something.
It was the night games, right? We decided that the day games weren't
exactly,
money, but night game overs were just money.
Yeah. Trust me, boys. The MLB won't be like that last year. This is my first MLB losing season.
Well, it was also like an insane season, right? I mean, no crowd.
I know, but Joey fucking nailed it. There was new rules and there was other shit, and we have to adapt. But Joey fucking was profitable, which is good because that kind of like made up for my shitty MLB year. Varun, it's baseball. Definitely, it's baseball. Joey was on fire
now, right?
That's funny.
What's that?
Jim.
I said the whole team's in the black now, I think.
No, not yet. One more unit.
Your best sport is baseball, right, Toddy?
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, I've never had a losing season in baseball. But I would say baseball and college basketball are the two. But I mean, I would lean towards baseball, yeah.
Damon, who's the cell phone charger guy?
I'll tell you why baseball really is the better sport, because frankly, you just find that hot team and you can ride that for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and build up the unit. So it's not even about being so good at capping. It's like you just find that one team that's going to keep cashing for you. I appreciate it, Varun. I appreciate all you guys.
Seattle looking like the Legion of Boom tonight.
I'm not modest. I'm fucking good. Eat it, bitch.
Humble. That wasn't even a humble brag. That
No.
was
Yeah, it's just a brag.
Yeah.
That's a brag.
75 and 46 on the year in football.
Well, I think if you look at my plays though that I've played, I may have you beat there. That's close.
That's a cool story, Damon.
I'll have to check.
In the NFL, I'm up 35 units now.
You haven't been to Mr. Newtown Sports, Mr. New to Town Sports, have you?
Who are you talking to?
Exactly, you.
No. Are you better than 74 right now, 47 in the NFL?
Since October 16th, 91 and 51 plus 36.8 units.
In the NFL or total?
Total.
Oh, okay.
You're the NFL king. Come on. I wouldn't step to you.
No, you're good, bro. You're good. I haven't been on Mr. What is it?
Why haven't you been?
I don't know. What is the name of the website?
It's giving out gold there. Mr. New to Townsports.com. Come on.
I'm going there fucking right now, bitch.
And the 2 is the number 2, not T-O.
Well, I just found that out.
Damon said Kegs like his winnings like he likes his rice rolls, extra large.
God damn, that's right.
His rice rolls.
Listen, bro.
Rice balls. It's a rice ball, Damon.
It took me 20 fucking years to get this good. I own that shit.
No, Jay is good. Definitely fucking good.
Look at this fucking website. Fucking 20.
Oh my God! Don't make fun of it.
No, I meant that in a good way.
Oh, it's terrible. But go to home. That's where all the plays are. It's terrible. You don't know that.
I'm sorry. What do you want? My fucking blood?
We're on the same fucking team.
Adam's asking, what's your most memorable sporting moment of all time?
Oh, sports betting moment. The year that Nick Foles won the Super Bowl. That's the most money I ever made in one NFL football game. So that's probably sticks out the most.
Wow, Damon says he hates listening to people talk sports, and I love talking with you guys. So you definitely know your shit to me. Appreciate that, bro.
We love you, Damon.
Thanks, Damon. I appreciate that, man.
I mean, I got a lot of memorable fucking moments. David Tyree helmet catch, fucking right after that. I mean,
what's your most memorable sports betting moment? Twatty, you've been unconscious in college football.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah. So what's your most memorable sports betting win? I think I won like 11 grand. I want to say when Nick Foles got the MVP.
Oh, look, Chris Carson got the ball.
Oh, you had Foles as the MVP.
Yeah, plus 475. Big.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I had it big, and I had the Eagles on the money line and plus 4.5. So I want to say it was either 11 or 15 grand that I won in one single game, which is the most I've ever won in one game. What about for you guys? What's your most memorable sports betting win?
Mine was Aaron Rodgers when he threw that Hail Mary and they caught the touchdown. I remember I ran around my island like
Against
8
Seattle?
times. Yeah, I ran around the island like 10 times. My dog was going crazy. He's like, "What the fuck just happened?" I was screaming.
Your island.
Yeah,
You hear Joey? Humble brag with the kitchen.
I mean, like,
What about,
Okay.
what about you, Twatty? What's the most money you won in a game?
I don't know. You know, I've never done like a huge bet. Like, I've never done like a $5,000 bet or, you know what I mean? So I don't really know that I've ever had like, oh, great. Now, on the blackjack table, I've had some runs that were.
I've gotten some 4 a.m. messages from you, bro, that have just fucking made me laugh.
You have to talk me off the ledge. But no, when you're talking, when you're betting that big, I mean, when you have a good streak, I mean, it's legendary.
Oh, that
I
Martin
mean,
will go down in history.
I should have never even told you about that shit. But
That will go down in history as one of the fucking funniest moments that I ever laughed reading a message.
I probably in a weekend, and this isn't even big baller shit, but like probably won 30 grand or lost 30 grand in a weekend.
On blackjack, right?
Yeah.
I wish I can understand the draw. What is the draw to blackjack? Like,
Well,
why do
here's the
people
thing.
love it so much?
If you can count cards, you actually have a little bit of an advantage. So, right?
That's
we're
fair.
gamblers.
Yeah, that's
We're
fair.
gamblers. If we have an advantage, let's take. But the problem is, I sit down, I'm fucking drinking kamchatka. A hot girl sits next to me. Someone bumps into me. Fucking the pit boss is yelling. There's a fight behind me. I'm watching the fucking Pirates play. I can't concentrate on this shit. I lose count like 1 minute in, and I'm fucked. And then I'll lose 4 in a row. And I get pissed off. I'm like, well, I'm not going to lose 5 in a row. Martingale, fuck. I'll lose again.
Prince says, I know my 2 biggest losses, not wins. I'll tell you the most painful loss that I ever took. It was probably before my daughter was born. So before 12 years ago, I was sitting at my mother's house, huge, like Sunday macaroni with like 25 heads in my family. As I'm at the dinner table eating the meal, I hear the television in the living room, and I lost $10,000 on an extra point in a Colts game. And it was just I couldn't really like show emotion because like at that point, like it took my mom a really long time to get on board with like me doing this for a living. Like once I showed her that I could sustain a living off this, then she kind of flipped her switch. But back then she was really anti-gambling, even though the culture I grew up in, and I could not show emotion. It was just excruciating on the inside, bro. It was the worst loss I've ever taken on a game in my life.
Extra point would be bad.
Yeah.
Oh, Ron, that's a bad one too.
The second worst one I took was I think we were doing we might not have been doing the show that night, but we were already doing the show. The Steelers had their biggest halftime.
Yes.
The San Diego Chargers,
Yep.
They were up 17 points at the break, and it was the first time in the history of the Pittsburgh Steelers at home where they were up that many points at halftime and ended up losing the game. That was probably for, I don't know, somewhere between like $5 and $8 grand. That was, I took my television off the wall and I threw it out my fucking window into the side yard that I have. And then next day I had to go buy.
I think that was only like last year or 2 years ago.
Yeah. Yep.
I remember that game.
Yeah, I think we already started doing the show.
$16K by a hook. Yep, that'll put you on tilt.
And then I got trolled by my mother. She's like, so
Come on.
Yeah, she's like, so let me understand this right. It wasn't bad enough that you lost however many thousands of dollars, but today you had to go to Best Buy and buy another television and put it on your wall because you threw it out the window on the second floor. That's what you're telling me? I was like, yep, that happened. She was like, all right, good
She's
stuff.
Like, okay. Good story.
Glad to see you're healthy and doing well. I have no idea what the biggest win that we've ever had on this show is. I'm not sure.
Oh, Jamie, nice to have you in. I haven't seen you in. Yeah, Jamie, we've been on fire lately. That's for sure. Yep.
Big, yeah. See the DFS guys, bro. In terms of like amounts of money that they've won in a day, they dwarf us because you could win 300, 400,000 in one fantasy tournament.
Yeah.
Which is like, a 1 day tournament. And they're the best in the business. So,
and that's the other thing, not to be the salesman guy here, but when you get both packages, you get a discount on the DFS side and the bet side. So
yeah,
a little more incentive.
It's $100 a month normally for the bet side and the DFS side, but your first month would be $50 if you use the promo code Turkey50.
Yeah, Chris, it's so funny. I'm the same way. I can't win now. I haven't been following our guys over the last month, but I can't win at DFS. I can win at sports betting all day, but I put in a fucking lineup at DFS and I'm terrible. I'll follow our guys. I just really haven't had time. And our guys are unbelievable, but I'm the same way, Chris. Like DFS just.
My biggest regret, bro. My biggest regret is I didn't get into fantasy from like the age of 20. Because I would probably be making way more money.
Chris Carson.
Of course, now he gets in the fucking cuck.
Yeah, that was at any time. I should have hollered that. Because there was no doubt he was scoring tonight. We just had too many plays probably to put it up there.
Yeah, we've used every character, but I could delete the first touchdown ones and put up new plays if you guys like anything.
I love Chris Carson.
I should have came right back. I should have came right back with him at plus 700. That's my.
I just love those. I love those backs that just run hard, look for contact, don't run out of bounds. They're few and far between now, and he's definitely one of them.
But you know what, bro? Seattle's always had them. Alexander, fucking Skittles. They've always had those.
Skittles, that's right. Skittles, yeah.
Yeah, Thomas Rawls. Alexander. Remember him? He was a beast.
Fuck yeah. Thomas Rawls ran hard. Alex Collins ran hard for them. They had another guy right around that time who ran hard. Yeah, they've all. Yeah, maybe they look for that.
Was the show's biggest win Alex Bowman last year? Yeah, for a $100 bet. Yeah, that was the show's biggest win. Definitely. But in terms of like, and I think I forget, man. 22-1 maybe.
Oh yeah, you've hit some big NASCARs. I think you've hit some big NASCAR bets.
Yeah, but in terms of like actual money won, it's probably like 5 or 10 grand on a UFC fight.
Yeah, Nunez or something, right?
Yeah. Jalen Hurts has the most passing yards for the Eagles. 6.
Is that for real? I've been drinking. Is that a real thing?
That probably is real.
What is Wentz doing? I mean, are the guys not open? I mean, they don't have a good receiving core, so maybe they're not open, or is he just missing them? Wow.
Laying 10K? Yeah, I have laid 10K on this show before, yeah. But early on in before Amanda Nunes was Amanda Nunes, you can get her at like minus 180, where you could lay $9,000 to win 5.
Fuck. The Nikolai's kicked. Damn it. I got to go to beer. Liquor before beer, never fear. Beer before liquor, never sicker. Leave me with that.
I had a huge bet on Amanda Nunes against Chris Cyborg. Huge. Probably the biggest bet I've ever had in my life. And she beat her in fucking 50 seconds. So Seattle right now, minus 16.5 on the live line. Total 43.5. I don't know if the Eagles are going to score 2 touchdowns tonight. What is huge? Probably, I have to go back and look, but somewhere between 15 and 20,000, which is a big bet for me, the biggest.
I don't know if I told you guys, this bar that I'm going to tonight, the last time I went there, I got 2 signups at the bar. Did I tell you guys that?
You did.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, that's awesome, Party. Good job.
Do you guys think this game goes over 43? How?
If the Eagles find a way to score, that'd be nice.
I don't see. I might have to push the button on that. They're going to put up 30 more points in this game. Because if this gets to 21-0, we are going to see Seattle take the air out of the ball big time in the second half.
For sure.
And they are going to run.
Adam says the Eagles are averaging less than 1 foot per play. Not 1 yard, 1 foot. Good stat there, Adam.
Yeah, like 2nd and 10, they could have got the first down. The guy runs out before the first down. Just the Eagles, you know.
What is it?
The Eagles being the Eagles, dude.
I don't like to live bet totals.
Oh my god.
But like on a drive. Because they can get in here and then it's a 14-7 game. Don't they have to give Hurts a shot in the second half of this game?
Yes.
They have to.
Yes. No doubt in my mind. He has to play, dude. They need to like start fucking running some trick plays or something because this team.
If not now, when is so true.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, like anybody that's a huge Carson Wentz supporter, if this game continues to go down like this, like you died. Like there, you can't even speak about Carson Wentz anymore.
And I think I think I lean that way, Jay. I think I am kind of a Wentz supporter because every time I doubt him, like he'll win a game with no skill position players, and then he'll get his skill position players back and shit the bed, like tonight. It's like I just don't know. He's way too good to be a backup. In my opinion, I think he is. It's like. I mean, fuck, I don't know. I could be wrong, but I think he's too good to be a backup. I think there's talent there. He can throw the ball. I don't know. Obviously, I could be wrong.
Maybe he's way too good to be a backup on the Jaguars, not for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Like, look at this. Miles Sanders just hits him right in the stomach. He just fucking drops it. Not that matters, but all right. I mean, so is there 10 teams in the league that would trade their quarterback for Wentz?
I think we would have a hard time getting to 10.
I mean, it would be close though. There's a lot of shitty quarterbacks right now.
All right, would you take Wentz or Teddy Bridgewater?
Teddy.
Bridgewater.
Not even think twice.
Yeah, look at this play.
You got to at least think twice.
Not even think twice. Not literally not.
I like Teddy. I don't mean it like I don't like. What are they doing?
Well, he threw it to one of the coaches.
Well, because I don't know what happened. Who missed? Did he not catch a snap or was it a bad snap? He
snapped it over his head. It wasn't even close.
Wentz or Cousins? Cousins twice on Sunday.
Oh, fuck. All right. You put Wentz in Cousins' spot with Cook, Thielen, and Jefferson. Who knows? In a dome. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm right or wrong. I don't know that Cousins a no-brainer there.
See, like I think Philly was in a real tough spot because Wentz or Foles, they both are not good. So I don't really blame them for taking the shot on the young kid and letting Foles go to Chicago or wherever he was coming from, Jacksonville. So I don't really.
There's two right there. I mean, I'm taking Wentz over Locke. I'm taking Wentz over Mayfield. I'm taking Wentz over Cousins. I'm taking Wentz whoever's in Jacksonville.
You're taking Wentz over Kirk Cousins?
That's questionable, but Locke definitely.
Well, but again, if you put Wentz in the dome with Cook and Jefferson and Thielen, don't you think he plays as good as Kirk Cousins? No?
I you know what? I question it. So I would say no, give me Cousins.
All right. So
I would probably take him over Trubisky. I would take him over
Danny Dimes. Love you, Joey Work.
Minshew. I would take him over Darnold. Barely.
So we just named 7 or 8. Would you take him at whoever's in San Fran?
I'll tell you. No, I definitely wouldn't take him over Jimmy G. I wouldn't take. I don't know
Alex Smith. Yep.
I don't know if I would take him over Baker Mayfield, bro. Like that's far from a guarantee.
No
way.
I would take him over. I'd take him over Baker.
I would probably stick with Baker. Which isn't saying a lot. He's not good either. But
listen, Wentz is going. Every year he's been there, he's had nobody. Like his whole team gets hurt every year. And I'm not a truther. But Wentz truther. But there's been a lot of shit that's gone down for him that's been wrong. So, but what pisses me off about Wentz, he gets everyone back. Like pretty much everyone's been back for a week or two, and he still sucks. So it's like,
would you take Wentz over Phillip Rivers?
No.
If you asked me this at the beginning of the year, it was fuck no. But Phillips showed some heart and some spunk, right?
I am so not a Phillip Rivers guy, but I would still take Rivers with those fucking ducks that he throws over Carson Wentz.
Nah, I'll take one. I mean, I guess it depends on are we like to start a franchise or to win one game or
for the year.
I'll be right back.
To 16 games, who would I rather? Who's going to get me more wins?
You have heard me kill Phillip Rivers all year long. I would, based on the last 2 weeks, I would take him over Carson Wentz.
No, Gritty. No.
No, I would take Jameis in a fucking heartbeat over Carson Wentz.
You did not just say that.
Twatty. I would
have to go through the Jameis Winston thing again with somebody?
I would take him in a but here's the thing. Put aside before Wentz went down, right? 14 win or 12-2.
I mean, for the year,
MVP candidate, right? Then he gets hurt. Okay, that Carson Wentz is dead. Now judge him since that injury. I would take Jameis Winston with my cock out before I take Carson Wentz.
And I'm 100. Not only do I disagree, I'm 180 degrees different. Jameis Winston is one of the worst quarterbacks I've ever seen throw the football. This guy is fucking terrible.
Fred, can you imagine that we're actually sitting here debating whether you would take Jameis or Carson Wentz?
Jameis, no question.
Of course, no question.
Me too.
This is a head slapper. This is a fucking head. I just got outrolled 3-1. You would rather have Jameis fucking Winston.
Carson Wentz is going to have as many interceptions as Wentz did last year without 5,000 yards.
Not 3 people at the fucking bar at midnight. 3 people you respect in the industry.
Jameis Winston is legendarily bad. Jesus Christ.
Listen, I'll go so far to say there won't be 4 people in the chat that take Carson Wentz over.
Okay, great. So here's how I'm going to prove my point. So he was a free agent for months upon months upon months upon months upon months, and no one would sign him as a backup. Right? But you're saying that not only he's not a backup, he should be a starter for 8 to 10 teams.
Of course. In my opinion, yeah. In my opinion, Jameis Winston should be a starting quarterback in this league. Based on
no one would sign him for 6 months to be a backup.
Based on what we've seen from some of these teams, I would take Jameis Winston and eat the fucking W. Or I would lick my fingers all day long.
All right. Well, this is going to be clearly we're going to agree to disagree.
Yeah, I'd put him in Denver over Drew Lock. I put him in New York over Sam Darnold. I put him.
Twatty, yeah, that's a good
even be better.
Walla, he threw 32 picks. You left that part out of it. Hold on. Walla says, he threw 5,100 yards and 30 touchdowns. But you left out the part that he threw 32 picks and fumbled the ball every time he dropped back.
Aside from that 30-30 year, if you look at his touchdown to interception ratio for his career,
how people spin it for their
take a look at his touchdown to interception ratio for the entire career. not just just the 1 year. And the
that's
only reason
that's the last year he played. Who gives a fuck?
The only reason why he wasn't a starting quarterback is what Adam said. He wanted $30 million a year. Now, do I think he's worth $30 million a year?
People didn't even want to sign him as a backup.
I don't think that he's worth $30 million a year. But Winston is NC says Winston's a top 25 quarterback. I agree.
All right. Okay, it's fine. There's no reason to go around and around.
Touchdown Eagles.
Dallas Goedert.
That's why you don't take the under on a drive.
Buddy, Jameis Winston is a baseball player. Your thoughts?
Jameis Winston as a baseball player, you said?
He played baseball at Florida State.
How was
very
Good.
good.
I think he could have got drafted to the major leagues, right?
He was very good baseball player.
You got people saying, give me Joe Flacco over Carson Wentz.
I don't know about that.
I'll tell you what, Flacco didn't look much worse than Darnold.
He missed the extra point.
What? Yeah. What was he? A pitcher?
Who said worst ever? I never said worst ever. Wait, Walla Walla. I would say that Jameis Winston's the worst quarterback ever. No, not even close. He's a borderline NFL starter. I would have never said that. So don't put words in my mouth. Never said he was the worst ever.
Yeah, he never said that.
I just love it. So now he's saying that I said something I didn't, and then before he exaggerated what I said. So you're 0 for 2. Let's get it right. I love you, Walla Walla, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably that Kendall Hinton would be the worst right now, right?
Yeah.
I mean, does he even count?
We're talking about people who started in the National Football League.
Twatty, you didn't say he's the worst quarterback ever, but you said he is legendarily bad.
Okay, so did I say he's the worst quarterback ever?
No, but I'm trying to figure out what's the difference. Legendarily bad. How many quarterbacks are legendarily bad?
Last year, or 2 years ago, with those 32 picks and fumbling every fucking time he dropped back, yeah, that's legendarily bad.
Now, I'm actually interested to see what his touchdown to interception split is.
Well, we all know what it was the last year he was a starter. And not only was it shitty the last year he was a starter, he had so much fucking talent around him, and he was still terrible. And he was so bad that no one wanted to sign him.
Okay, so these are his years: 22 and 15, 28 and 18, 19 and 11, 19 and 14.
Those are
33
bad.
And 30.
19 and 14 is terrible. Gardner Minshew threw 26 touchdowns and 4 picks last year.
How many
19
quarterbacks?
And 14 or 10. That's terrible.
How many quarterbacks do you think right now in the league throw an average of 25 touchdowns and 13 picks? Because that's what that's what he averages. 25 and 30
is bad. Is bad. Again, Minshew threw 26 and 4 last year. Do we consider him any fucking good?
Nick Foles threw 28 and 2 and has a Super Bowl. He looks like he's lost on the field.
He looks like fucking Johnny Unitas compared to Jameis Winston at 19 and 11.
That we should do a poll actually. Like how many people right now would take Winston over Carson?
You just read off stats that you thought was going to prove your point.
What do you mean, Twatty? I don't have
terrible.
I don't think 25. I don't think averaging 25.
Read them again.
Bad.
Read them again. Because I'll look them up. Read them again.
28 and 18.
You better be 2-1 on the worst. You should be 3-1 touchdowns to picks. But let's go.
Bro, the top 10 quarterbacks in football are maybe.
Aaron Rodgers will throw 35 touchdowns and 8 picks.
Yeah, but he's like
He's
a
one of the
10
greatest of all time,
Yeah.
bro.
Okay, well let me give you a terrible one. Minshew was 26-4. All right, so go ahead.
22-15, 28-18, 19-11, 19-14, 33-30.
30 touchdowns, 33 picks. It wasn't 33 touchdowns and 30 picks. Those stats you gave me are an abortion. Those weren't even 2-1.
So let's see what every starting quarterback in the league has done this year.
I love that you came at me with those, and it's not even 2-1 touchdown to pick ratio.
Okay,
Furthermore,
so
he threw more picks than he did touchdowns last time.
okay, so these are the starting quarterbacks this year.
There we go. Jameis averaged 24 touchdowns and 18 picks. This is an average season.
Tom Brady 28-11, Matt Ryan 17-8, Josh Allen 22-8, Jared Goff 16-10, Herbert 23-7, Phillip Rivers 16-9, Matt Stafford 18-8, Teddy Bridgewater 14-8, Kyler Murray 19-9 already halfway through the year. He's already through 10 picks. Kirk Cousins got 11 picks on the year already. I mean, so he based on
you left out Ben Roethlisberger, Russell Wilson.
You're talking about those are the greatest quarterbacks. We're not putting him against the top 50 of all time.
You just picked the worst quarterbacks, and they were all 2-1.
No. What I said was he would be a top 25 quarterback in the league. That's what I said. I'm not going to rate him up against Aaron Rodgers and Ben Roethlisberger because clearly they're two of the best to ever do it, right?
Direct play. Compare him to Carson Wentz. Thank you. Okay. Carson Wentz
already threw 14 picks this year, and he's got 7 games to play.
Okay, so how many is he going to throw? Is he going to throw less than 32?
He's on pace for 23.
Winston threw 32 his last year in the league.
Yeah, but that's only 1 year.
Carson Wentz is about to lose his job, and you just told me he's going to throw 24 picks this year. Winston threw 32 his last year as a starter.
Carson Wentz isn't going to lose his job based on this year alone.
Spin cycle. Wentz is terrible this year. He's going to lose his job. He's going to throw 24. He's going to throw 24.
Do you think if Carson Wentz loses his job, spread, it's only based off this year?
No, I mean obviously he's been bad the last couple of years, and like I said, I don't think he's that popular in the locker room. I think Jameis would be an upgrade. If you put Jameis out there right now, I think he'd be.
Well, that's fair. I don't have a problem debating Jameis and Carson Wentz. I'm indifferent. I'm indifferent.
So, but
Jameis is not
you already found 7 or 8 quarterbacks you'd start over Carson Wentz. So there's 7 or 8 quarterbacks you would start over Jameis. That you would start Jameis for. That would put him in the top 25.
Well, hold on. Maybe I'd have to sit down and really think about it, but there's some bad quarterbacks. Like clearly, I mean, Denver, you have Drew Lock, right? I mean, Winston, Drew Lock. I mean, I don't have a problem.
Would you start him over Cam Newton?
Yes. I think Cam Newton is terrible. Yes.
Would you start him over Wentz?
I mean, that's kind of where the litmus test is right now. I think it's like right there. Yeah.
Would you start him over Daniel Jones? 8 and 9?
I would.
I mean, that's a close one. I mean, in any given season, probably I think Daniel Jones definitely has a better upside, but that's a close one.
Would you start him over Rivers?
Darnold, yes. I'd start him over Darnold. I can't stand Darnold.
What about Rivers?
Yeah.
Would I start him over Rivers? Rivers is fucking dealing right now. I would probably start Rivers over Jameis Winston.
Would you start him over Jared Goff?
No.
Well, he's going to finish with probably 20 picks this year.
Do I have to go back to 32? If you're going to give me a stat, it's got to be closer to the 32 picks.
You told me a starting quarterback has to be 2.5, 3-1 touchdown.
No, I said 2-1, but the good ones are 3-1. Yeah.
Okay, so Jared Goff's not even going to sniff 2-1.
It's going to be close. What is it? 19 and 11?
16 and 10 right now.
Okay. Yeah, no, I would start. I mean, you can give me that stat. I'd rather have Goff than Jameis Winston. That's really not even that close.
I think if Jameis was with McVay, he would look so good.
Would you start him over Matt
So all of a sudden he knows how to read defenses and he's a smart guy and he doesn't throw picks?
You. He sends all the reads in through the helmet.
You still have to execute the fucking play.
That's why Jared Goff can't play on the road.
Yeah.
Thank you, Y2J.
Because he can't hear McVay.
All right, so who else? I mean, definitely Locke. I mean, Baker Mayfield, I mean, that's debatable. I'd probably rather have, I don't know that. I mean, Baker's been playing so bad. I mean, but yeah, I mean, I'd rather have Danny Dimes. I'd probably rather have Jameis than Darnold.
So he's somewhere around 25th then, right?
Was there 32 teams?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's
I mean,
all
Alex Smith. I mean, it would be. I would rather probably have Jameis than Alex.
Like when we started this, your mind was blown that you wouldn't play Jameis Winston over Carson Wentz.
Yeah, and I still
I don't know how
50,
that
50,
could be,
but
I don't know how that could be the case.
yeah, that's kind of my litmus test is Carson Wentz. That's probably about where it is, in my opinion. Gritty, I don't have to fucking take an L for nobody. I mean, good looking out, bud, but I ain't fucking taking an L. I mean, again, it's not even that Jay's wrong. It's not even that you're wrong or I'm wrong. This is just all opinionated shit. So I'm not gonna fucking take an L.
Now I'm sure that Tony and JJ think me and Spread and Joey are out of our minds because they are fucking Wentz truthers.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's just no way that you can watch Carson Wentz this year and not tell me Jameis couldn't do better on that team.
Yeah, anytime they say anything about Wentz now, I'm going to say he single-handedly kept you off our Monday Night Football show.
I got him.
All right, so it's 14-6.
Can we get fucking 2 more touchdowns from the damn Eagles?
The total is 44.5 now, so that's 24.5 in the second half. What do you guys think? I kind of like the under.
Yeah.
I mean, they haven't really showed that they can move it, huh?
I mean, you know what's going to happen here? Carson Wentz is going to get benched. It's going to prove that us three are right. We love you, Twatty. And
again, that won't prove it.
You're right. I know. In my head, it will. I know.
Yeah.
I know. I was just, it was a love. It was a, we're having fun.
No, I know.
And the Eagles are going to come back and cover this fucking game. That's what the fuck's going to happen.
Well, if that's going to happen, then you probably like the over in the second half, Joe.
I mean, Seattle scores another touchdown, 28. Fucking Eagles go for 2. I don't know.
Do we
Eagles
see?
They get kind of rolling there at the end of half.
Yeah, they had a nice drive there.
Do we think we see 4 touchdowns in the second half of this game,
I just know
three touchdowns and 2 field goals?
I know.
Field goals are gonna live.
I'm rooting for my team total here, so I'm not touching it. I'm not touching you over here.
Oh, Grady, of course, all love. I mean,
I don't
there's
blame.
not that you're right or I'm right. I mean, we just have different opinions. There's no one that's going to impose their will to convince someone else that they're right or not. We just have different opinions.
Yeah.
But
That's not true. There have been times that I've thought something that you guys have changed my opinion.
Well, okay, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, if you're open, if you're open-minded, that's fair. I hear you. Yeah.
I mean,
So I think you should be open-minded and take that L.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Do I want to bring up the big man BMOC conversation about Jameis Winston and Steelers? Do we want to put that in our back pocket?
Listen, I'm not going to compare him to Ben, but I am going to compare him to Carson Wentz.
You know what's funny about what you're just saying is a lot of people were shitting on me and saying that, no, Jameis would be better for the Steelers this year than Ben.
To be fair,
because Ben's always hurt.
Ben's ability. That was based off the fact that it's very rare for Ben to the injury he came back
Ben
from.
on his worst day. Ben on his worst day being hobbled with no knees is better than Jameis on his.
But I think the argument, I think
Tahoe is better than Jameis in an Uber. Got you there.
I think that the argument that night was will it be hard for Ben to stay healthy and play the whole year? Right? Wasn't that the argument?
Yeah, I didn't think he was coming back from that elbow injury. That's a tough injury to come back from as a thrower.
The last time Ben,
he threw for 5,000 yards.
5,000 yards. Threw for 5,000 yards before he was hurt. And then everyone was like, oh, he can't play anymore. Like, I would rather have Jameis Winston running the Steelers than Ben Roethlisberger.
I feel like the under is the play here in the second half, man.
All right, Jamie.
Spread, what do you think about this total? Twatty,
I don't
what do you
know.
think about
Doesn't
this
it feel
total?
like it's starting to warm up? Like Seattle kind of sputtered there on a couple drives. They were moving the ball. They just had those bad fourth down calls. They could easily have 24 instead of 14. And then the Eagles did start to get rolling. Not to mention whoever goes down, they might be going against a softer defense. For example, if Seattle comes out and scores. I'm trying to remember. Didn't Eagles have the ball first?
Seattle gets the ball, yeah.
Seattle did get turnover on downs at the goal line, right?
Yeah, and then they had the turnover on downs at the 40 on the very next drive.
So that's at least
and
a
they
touchdown.
were both 4th and 2, yeah.
Brandon, I think if Ben doesn't go undefeated, he still has a case, right? If he goes 13-3 or 14-2, he still has a case. He's right there.
What? Comeback player of the year?
No, MVP.
Oh, I think that I don't know how they're going to judge Alex Smith from almost getting his leg amputated to coming back to play. But if they don't do the sympathy vote, then Roethlisberger's got the comeback player of the year locked up.
It should be Ben, but I bet you they give it to Alex just because that's such like a Disneyland story, of him coming back and they can run all the things with his family and him almost dying.
I agree with Spread.
I mean, Ben right now has to be in the top 3 or 4 anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, if he goes undefeated.
I don't know exactly what he has, but it's got to be somewhere around like 24 touchdowns, 5 picks maybe on the year.
Yeah, Matt. And if you saw his picks, they were unbelievable too. But I mean, people don't see that. I mean, that's fine. But yeah, his numbers have been really good.
Yeah, absolutely. So let me ask you guys this: now that they moved the game to Wednesday, does that mean we're going to see Lamar play?
I think he's eligible.
Even for Wednesday?
I think he is.
I think Tuesday was the date where he was ineligible. I think Joey's right.
And they're playing at 3:30 in the afternoon Eastern time.
Did you hear why? That? Because NBC doesn't want to do their tree lighting ceremony.
Yeah, they don't want to give up.
Really?
Yeah.
In what world?
Wouldn't you fucking 2 nights or something next week? Like, who cares?
Yeah, like in what world does the Rockefeller tree lighting get precedence over a prime like two playoff teams in the AFC playing
an undefeated team too,
and an undefeated team? Yeah, crazy. I mean that is fucking absurd.
It is what it is. 3 and out for Seattle. Let's get a fucking
That
You know,
D-line
like,
is roasting for
my
Philly.
my fucking fantasy team, 9-2 going into this week, tied for first place. I beat the guy fucking both times. That's it. That's in first place in my division, but he's got more points than me, so he's ahead of me, which is some bullshit. And now I got fucking Will Fuller coming out, PED suspension. DJ Moore got hurt this week. Like, right as I'm about to go into the playoffs, we got all this shit happening.
Oh no.
So the only way I'm 60 points behind him. So the only way I can win the division, you get money for winning the division automatically, and I'll get a 1 seed and a bye. Right now, I'm the fucking 5 seed, and I have the second best record in the league out of 16 teams. Such bullshit. So I'm 60 points behind him.
Bullshit.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get at least a fucking Miles Sanders touchdown, because then I'll be like, because this week I beat him by at least 30 without Miles Sanders, and I have the Steelers defense tomorrow or whenever the fuck that game is. But if I get to like 50 points by then I just got to beat him by 10. Next week is last week. So I got to beat him by 10 next week to get the bye.
Do you guys think they'll actually play on
Everyone's
Wednesday?
calling you an angry man.
I'm fucking heated over this shit. I text the guy that runs the league. I'm like, how the fuck did I beat this guy? His only 2 losses are to me, and he's in front of me. He's going to win the division. He's going to get a bye. I'm going to get, fucking
How many losses do you have?
I'm 92. He's 92. I beat him both. Fucking 2 losses are to me. Nobody else in the league can fucking beat him.
And you're in the same division?
Same division.
All that matters is the playoffs. It's just like NBA.
Yeah, I know, but he's getting a bye.
Well, wait a minute. Then it's impossible that you don't get the bye.
No, because they go the top 4 divisions.
First.
There's 16 teams, 4 in each division. So top 4 divisions all get the best record gets 1, second best record gets 2, then the other 2 division leaders get 3 and 4. Like NFL. Like the Giants are the 4 seed at 3 and 7. And now I'm the best wild card team, so I'm the fucking 5 seed.
Oh,
Cola
that's
says Joey gets more
bullshit.
heated over fantasy than his computer.
Yeah, for real. I'm getting more heated than breaking my fucking computer. You're right.
K-State's not going to cover. So sad.
Yeah, Joe.
Does anyone know? Sorry, Joe, go ahead.
Good.
Go ahead, Joe.
I was just saying I would be heated if I was Joey too. That he didn't get the bye.
Anyone know how many likes we have? We have to get to 100.
No,
we have
73.
Boys, we need 27 likes. We're giving away some garb. Let's go. We're going to be giving away some stuff here in the future as well.
Well, it's a 16-team league, so the fucking bye is monstrous. That means there will only be I can win one game and I'm in the championship.
Oh man.
Imagine trying to give away a week's free subscription when we're up 40 units and it's like pulling teeth to get 100 likes.
Well, we're getting there. We're slowly and steady getting there.
In fairness, we're only 4 months in. I mean, we got to put in our due diligence, but
that is
I get you. Yep. I get you.
Yeah, we're all right.
Thanks, Chris. Because a lot of times they just forget unless we remind them. But I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, it's all good.
That's a funny motherfucker.
That's probably why my computer broke, bro. All the sugar from the fucking Rice Krispie treats.
Your computer's diabetic.
No, I actually looked it up, and it said if I spill just straight alcohol, like alcohol that you drink, it probably would have been fine.
Yeah.
But if you have any like sugar or any mixture in it, and that was the fucking time I put the fucking Rice Krispie treat in my.
What did you put
drink.
them again? Vodka?
Yeah, it was Fruity Pebbles Rice Krispie. I put in the fucking vodka. I didn't want to eat the whole thing, so I put half in there, and look at me.
Look at me, he said.
If we say El Capo 3 times, he will show up. So do we want to say it or no?
El Capo, El Capo, El Capo.
He will show up.
JJ said he's coming on in 5. Get ready to
Wow.
spark that Wentz debate up.
Oh, here we go.
I just missed my minus 400.
Cue the Wentz debate.
Huge underdog is going to cash there.
Otter, I got you. Once I get the shirt, bro, I got you. Don't worry.
Here's my thing. What could he possibly say about Wentz after this?
I don't know, but they're moving the ball.
There is no defense anymore.
They're moving the ball. We're getting a touchdown on this drive.
Who was it?
I think that was what's the name again? I think it was Alshon. Yeah,
Swati, imagine they come back and win this game to own the libs, like JJ would say.
Oh, no lips.
To own the lib.
Like you would need the Undertaker meme for talking about Carson
Yeah.
Wentz.
This is why Sanders is.
Well, no, I remember I was dancing all over his grave in that Giants game, and it came back to bite me. Me and Joey were real quiet that last 5 minutes when we had the money line that one night.
Yep. That was a good ass game. I know, Corey. I feel you, Corey. I just hope they come back and lose by fucking 6 points, 5.5.
Joey, I mean, Corey, you know we got to play on the sheet, bro. That's got to get cashed.
Yeah, I got 2 more touchdowns. I mean, they missed the extra point, which is gonna fucking shove it in somebody's butt.
You know what? The way the score is set up right now, this does set up for a Carson Wentz like backdoor lucky and JJ will come on blowing himself or something.
JJ's
He's
just
gonna come on like the Shawn Michaels entrance.
He's just waiting. Yeah. He's waiting for them to score a touchdown real quick.
And then he's gonna come on.
By God, that's JJ's music.
He'll be like, spread. I don't know what you're talking about. It's 14-14, bro.
Yeah. Right, yeah. Wentz is great.
Hey, if we get a good drive here, we could have a Big T appearance too. So let's go.
Yeah, you're right.
Root for him for this drive, just for the sake.
Yeah, if he scores a touchdown, both these are going to come on at the same time.
You'll see him. Yeah. You'll see him right at the bottom.
Oh, look at this.
Fuck,
First down, Wentz. All right.
I may have to not. I may stay in. This may be more fun than going out. Fuck it.
Oh, it usually is, Twatty.
Yeah, Twatty. No, Twatty has a good time in my word. Twatty lights up the fucking room.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. Fucking, you want to get on the Run Pure team? Twatty goes in there like, yo, who do you know that's up over 40 units in 4 months?
Can you imagine if Twatty walks into the bar and the bartender's wearing a Jameis Winston jersey?
Listen.
Twatty's do I get ready for round 2 with this Carson Wentz argument, or do I go Martingale Blackjack for 5 hours?
Martingale. Listen, because I knew I was going to have a big night out. I have my spy glasses on.
Those are nice.
Those are the ones that have cameras in them?
Yes.
Where'd you get that from, bro?
I think I bought it online. But I think I'm going to stay with you boys tonight.
Joey's asking for a friend.
Yeah, what do you do with it? I've seen those a couple of videos I watched.
Dude, if you knew what was on these glasses from when I went to the SBR in Vegas.
How long did they record?
There's at least 2 divorces on these glasses.
Oh,
no. There's at least 2 divorces. And I'm not going to say who. But there's
Wentz,
2 divorces on these glasses.
How long does it record for?
Like an hour.
Wow.
Probably an hour.
Nice. I mean, I still got some, Matt. I got like so many Rice Krispie treats. I had some for lunch today, and it's just the Fruity Pebbles. My aunt texted me too. She texted me, my brother, and my sister in a group chat. Said, "What kind of Rice Krispie treats you want?" I was the only one to answer, so obviously we got the fucking Fruity Pebbles. So obviously I brought like fucking half the batch home because nobody ate them. Fucking spoiled.
That sounds delicious.
Bro, you would like them. They're fucking it's sugar. It's a sugar high, but they're fucking banging, bro.
Yeah, you can't beat homemade Rice Krispie treats.
Oh, fire, bro. She makes them like every holiday. Like, my brother usually eats them before dinner. He's like fucking sneaking out. Like, yeah, where's the Rice Krispie treats at? Diego, my fucking guy.
I love our fucking subscribers. They're the best.
Oh, where's
I missed it too. Diego, put it in the chat. What was it?
He just said.
Oh. Yeah, I missed that. That's awesome.
Right now, I'd rather have Philly plus 6.5.
I mean, I pulled the trigger on them plus 20.5. Yeah. Fuck it.
Hell yeah, Jay. Is that a thing? Is that a bet?
No, but Brandon said, would you rather have Seattle minus 6.5 or Philly plus 6.5?
Yeah, see, this is what I'm afraid of with oh man, the over. They're about to score 2 quick touchdowns already.
The total's still going down though, bro. It's 41.5 at DraftKings.
This will be the first score, right, of this quarter? Yeah, because
this half, yeah.
Seahawks went out. Yeah, sorry.
Do other companies do Monday night shows?
Not as good as ours. They try, bro.
They tried to replicate our show where we were.
And there's another place that tries, but
Wait, do they win units or no?
no, they don't keep track of shit.
Nobody keeps. Yeah, nobody keeps track.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, who cares, Lottie?
That was a lob for the spike.
Here he is, the one and only Carson Wentz backer on the team.
As they're in the red zone, he shows up.
You picked a great time to hop on, Jay.
I mean, boys, I told you I was showing up for the second half. I can't choose the timing of it, how it relates to the game.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Good story.
Right. We got to fucking kick a field goal now, bro. We'll take the field goal.
Oh, that was fucking ugly.
We'll take it.
Adams is just a machine.
What are you drinking over there? Water?
H2O, Joey. It's a
There
Monday
you go.
night.
There you go.
It's a Monday night. It's how I roll.
Tell that to Claudia.
Clear out the pipes from the weekend.
Twy, what are you drinking?
Kamchatka.
No.
No, I'm not. No, I'm
Nikolai
not.
Volkov.
Yeah.
Miller Lite.
All right, he made the field goal.
Oh, this is gonna be rough for me. I'm legit 15 seconds behind Joey.
Oh no!
This is gonna be.
The field goal just went through for me.
I know it's the worst, Jay. It's the worst.
Literally, they just made the field goal on my screen.
Oh my God.
We're all behind Joey. Joey's got like a lightning bolt connected to his house.
He's actually in Costa Rica.
He's not a lightning bolt.
He's really down in Costa Rica.
Joey is sitting on the satellite that broadcast it.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Oh, Brandon.
Otter said he just saw the sack. Wall, I love you too, bro.
So, thoughts on Carson Wentz's performance thus far?
I think he showed off. I think he showed off his third leg at the end of the first half. In case, I think people forgot about it. Like, I think people forgot about it. He had a few bad throws early on, and he just needed to quickly remind people, what he's hanging. The fire hose he's packing.
Spread. Can you imagine the sentence being said tonight? I think Carson Wentz showed off his third leg tonight.
Yeah,
well, this is why you come here for the analysis.
I mean, in what fucking world?
Yeah, after Nick Foles was in the locker room, I guess Carson had problems, getting everyone to rally around him. It's a true leader. So.
Yeah, I mean, not the best half from Carson. They showed some of the replays, though. I mean, receivers got to get open. I mean, Alshon Jeffrey must be 100 years old. Like, dude gets absolutely no separation. Like,
you can't move.
Very true. Preach.
But, defenses looked real good for Philly, which I'm not that it's surprising totally, but they've been getting a lot of pressure, which is four. But, how long can that defense hold? It was like the first half, right? Like, how long can that defense make play after play before Wilson just, finally starts to find holes?
We were talking about the second half total. What do you think we're going to start to see the points come, or do you think second half under 24.5 would have been the play?
I guess real tough to say. You look at a half like that and the way it ended. First of all, you don't see that often, and I know I'm a bit biased, but like that was like a perfectly constructed time management drive at the end of that first half. You'd figure maybe Philly gains a little momentum from that. They started early here, moving the ball again. Pretty critical drive for Seattle coming up because you gotta poke them back here if you're Seattle. But as far as the total, I think Philly's going to score as much as they need to. to at least try to keep this competitive. So to me, it's on if you think Seattle's going to get you 2 touchdowns, because if they do, I think Philly meets them scoring.
The live total right now is 40.5. They got 23.
Yes, that's 17 from here.
Yeah.
Actually, no, more than 17 from here, right? It's 23 now.
Yeah, 17.5. So 18 they need.
And then assume if Philly goes touchdown, they're going to go for 2. You know, whatever that means to the line, but
Right. T-Dub says Wentz is closer to 1 leg than 3.
all right, let's settle down, T-Dub. Settle down.
Love it, Jamie.
Glad to hear it. And hope you tell us some Matrati stuff too.
Twatty put an L on the fucking spreadsheet tonight, and I'm very, very grumpy about it. We'll be back.
I mean, Troy, what would argue you were like super do? I mean, absolutely fire hot. Joey's definitely already on like the first down that Seattle just converted.
Yep.
Joey already knows who won. Game's over. Thanks, Grady. Appreciate it, man.
Imagine still having Metcalf in single coverage though.
Yeah, it's been a tough cover for Slay tonight.
I think they said it at the beginning of the game. At least I thought they did. Like the one team that did well against Metcalf, they bumped him at the line. Obviously, Slay will probably get thrown around if he tries to do that. But I mean, you got to bother him a bit. Like they're literally putting him in single coverage, and the safety's on the right side of the field. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, he's got 8 receptions tonight.
Oh, that was a good pitch.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't run Carson Otter that much. Yeah, T-Dub, he's running hard. Carson always runs hard. He's probably runs harder than almost anyone in the league.
Carson, for his size, he's so strong.
Does anybody know what Carlos Hyde has right now, rushing and receiving combined?
14. Not plus whatever you just got there.
14 combined?
14 rushes on 14 yards on 7 attempts. And he's got a reception for 0 yards.
Oh, Corey, you're good. You're good. Definitely, you're good.
What up, Chris?
Under 38.5 is looking pretty good.
Metcalf again. Oh, fumble. Oh, my goodness. They called it a fumble. Eagles ball. No, they called it incomplete. What are they calling? All right.
I mean, in real life, that's a catch and a fumble, but
I'm about to diagnose
with the rules, who fucking knows?
Oh, how is that not a fumble? I mean, I guess I have to look at the other angle, but like in real speed, how is that not a fumble? Knee down, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
Let's see. Meyer and Y2J. Let me just take a quick look.
Oh, yeah, he's knees down. But I guess at that point, then he's juggling the ball around. I guess considering he didn't hold it to the ground, they'll probably call it incomplete, I'd assume.
True.
Oh, it's already – oh, they ran the play? The fuck?
What are you talking about? They ran the play.
I'm seconds behind. I mean, I just saw Wilson hike it and the players moving.
No.
Remember, Joey, I'm 15 seconds behind. I mean,
that's what you talking about. They got the flag out on the field already.
I'm just trying to catch up. Like, I'm just Just trying to catch. I'm just trying to get faster DirecTV is all.
I think that's a catch. Because the ball, I mean, I don't know.
30.
What do they call on the field? Catch?
You could call it a catch.
Wilson's got 16 completions, so we don't look terrible there.
Gritty O goes fumble. Like, bro, like both knees were down. Ball did look like it was moving, but oof, that'd be tough to overturn. How about Noodle Arm Tom with that backdoor cover yesterday, though?
Yeah.
Well, we'll take it.
You take that.
Fucking A.
How about me settling in to watch Sunday Night Football and turning it off by 6:15 West Coast time? Unbelievably bad game, huh?
Incomplete. You love to see it.
That's all new rule shit. And back in my day, that was clearly a catch.
Back when Montana
fumble.
played.
That's crazy.
Hell yeah.
We're men
just
twatty.
started a commercial.
No, he's saying they called incomplete on the field because I'm still at a commercial too.
Oh, okay. Prince said.
Oh, okay. Prince. Sorry, Prince.
Joey's already seen that tree get lit.
I can't believe I turned down going out to hang out with you for fuck. What's up with that?
Right, do your thing. We'll hold down the fort.
No, I kind of want to hang out with you guys.
No, he's been the star of the
Okay.
show tonight, dude. The chat is like loving twatty.
Somebody on this show's got to be getting poon.
He's been, I mean, like as far as like interaction or whatever, like the social media, like
It went off the rails there for about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I'd consider that a victory. I mean,
Yeah.
if it goes off the rails for like less than half hour, that's a victory. Well, they're really dissecting this, huh?
You got his hair purple. I don't have the volume on, so I don't know what they're saying.
I hope it's an incomplete.
Twatty, how do you think you do in Weirden or wherever you go with purple hair like
They
that?
said it's down, first down.
I mean, I have to use smoke and mirrors anyway, much less if I have purple hair. That shit ain't working.
Chill, Y2J. Those pajamas are practically burned.
Yeah, right.
So the ladies don't go for the line. Let me show you my unit count.
I like that one. I don't know how many would get it, but
I mean, Joey, those
That's one of those
pajamas,
jokes you tell for yourself, and then just
those pajamas are burned because I wore a onesie to bed. Fuck pajamas.
Yeah, those are right next to you. For right
with
after
the,
you off
with
the
the
show,
little
you put that shit on.
the feet
It's all
already.
about it's all about the onesies to
Yeah.
bed.
wait. So that picture on Twitter from Big T was a picture of you and your girl in matching pajamas. Is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
fair to say?
Yep.
I haven't seen that. Hold on.
I
a
saw it
second.
last night, and when I was scrolling, I started dying.
See,
There's
that's
really
what
not
I
much.
get for-
There's really
for-
not much to see, guy. Like, I mean, there's
Yeah.
really not much to see.
That's what I get for
But
what's
the-
it called? For limiting my social media usage.
But that was you and your girl in matching pajamas. Just truth be told.
Yeah,
No, it was a Photoshop. Yeah, it was him.
my favorite.
Well, no, there was no faces in it. It
Yeah,
was
there
just
was.
them. No, well, all I saw was
no
the
face.
all.
Twenty just
there were
looking at your
faces?
seeing if you can see your underwear or something. He's only looking at your pants. What?
No, the picture I saw on Twitter was like from the waist down, and they had
What do you got? A sensor on your Twitter that only goes waist down in all the photos?
This is unbelievable.
Go
really.
look at it again. Go look
Oh,
at
I'm
it
gonna-
again. It's a
oh,
full
I'm gonna
body,
go
bro.
I'm
This
gonna
might
go
be the
look at
most
it
Jersey
again.
photo
Yeah.
I've ever seen in my
What
life.
picture you looking at?
I'm so excited right now.
What picture you looking at, bro?
Well, I'm telling you, the picture I saw was just kind of from the waist down. It looked like they were kind of holding hands or something.
Oh, let's
I'm
go.
so-
Love to
Joey.
know what your dad
Joey,
said when he saw that picture.
Joey,
Oh,
where
I
you
can't-
at
I'm-
with that stuff?
Yeah, we're here. Field goal.
I'm so excited to see this.
Read the notes. Waist down only. Oh my goodness.
Should I go to Big T's page or?
Yeah.
That's who
and then
posted
hit
it.
media,
Yeah.
and you'll find it.
JJ,
The last time,
who?
you know how it shows you the last time I went to Big T's page was when he posted JJ's wedding photo. So that's what came up. I had to scroll back.
JJ, on November 28th, there's a gift here. Who was that bitch in that gift?
November 28th.
Wait, what?
I
You
don't.
don't remember what girl was in the gift you posted on November 28th?
Yeah, Matt. I'm asking him to go look
On
at it.
JJ's page or on Big T's page?
JJ's page.
All right,
So
I'll
my
look at
page,
that
I
now.
posted a girl on November 28th. You said
Yeah.
I wouldn't have posted her. So, let's see what this is. November 20th. What's even today's date?
No, don't worry about it. I'm gonna go to. I want to go to Big T's page and see. I got to see this picture.
Oh, that was a gif of a chick. I think that's isn't she a UFC fighter?
Oh, that's Gina Carano.
That's what I'm saying. I knew.
That's like the hottest gif of all time.
It is. That's what I'm saying. I couldn't picture who she was, but she's
You gotta
fucking
start watching The
amazing.
Mandalorian. She's been killing it in that show.
All right, Y2J, I need a timeout. You need to go see that bitch, and then tell me I need a timeout after you see her.
No, that might be like the hottest gif in the history of mankind.
Right? So hot. Oh. Dude, that's because you can't see them until you click on the picture. If you just scroll through the Twitter, you just see the bottom, their pajamas. You have to physically click on the picture to see them. That's why. Yeah, guy's making me seem like I'm an idiot. I mean, I didn't click on the picture. I got other shit to do.
Yeah, you don't got time to click on fucking pictures.
Yeah, he just saw the bottom down from the waist down. Thought it was a normal. Big C post a photo of them from the waist down.
But now that I click on it, that's okay, I get it. Not sure quite how to react to it, but
I've never timed out anyone ever, but I'm getting real close right now, Larry. 7.5. You got to be kidding me.
Bro, it's Larry. He doesn't know. He's fucking blind, I think.
Is he like this? Who does he think is a 10? Like the girl with 3 titties and that old Arnold Schwarzenegger
I
movie?
honestly, all joking aside,
2
think
titties
Larry's
aren't enough?
blind.
like she bit her lip
Larry,
and
who's
shit.
the
I mean,
10 in
and
your
everyone's
world?
looking at me like I'm an idiot. It's one of the hottest gifts ever.
Larry, who's the 10 in your world? I have to know.
Larry probably likes one of those chicks from American Horror Story Freak Show.
Prince, okay, maybe I did say that. I'm probably exaggerating for an effect, but she's hot either way, right, Prince? At least give me that.
That's probably true, West Coast.
JJ, how did you feel when someone snapped that picture?
Well, from my understanding, well, as far as how that gets posted is Tony follows her on Instagram, and now whenever she posts photos that I look like an asshole in, she tags him so that, to make sure he sees it, so he can use it as his Zoom background on the Friday Print Factory video.
So there's a whole thing there.
Yeah.
You still got the chain, even though that you're in your pajamas. Love it.
The chain never goes off.
The chain never comes off.
Oh my God. Are you in your pajamas, Indian style, in front of a
You never saw it?
Isn't that amazing?
Look, let's all just take a step back, okay? Let's all just take a step back. You know, it's a better photo, I think, than we're getting credit for. You know,
you don't look bad in the photo.
What?
Nope, Wallow, I'm not taking a step back on that one, though.
Yeah, I mean, I really have no words for the photo. I mean,
I have no.
I mean, it is what it is.
I have
Well,
no
they
words
say a
for the
picture's
photo.
worth 1,000 words. That one might be like 10 to 20,000.
I love it. I have no words for it though.
That picture's worth a War and Peace amount of words.
On the fucking velour blanket on the hardwood floor.
Yeah,
I'm-
with the matching coffee mugs. I mean, that is like,
I can't.
yeah, like that's like Jersey's finest
Dude,
right
yeah.
now.
I can't. I love it.
I still can't wait till next Sunday to see the plaid shirt you're going to bust out for the show with Holden, JJ.
I'm definitely busting out plaid for
I
Holden.
gotta save that one.
There you go, Joey. That's what I
Future
do.
reference.
With
See,
a
'cause
fucking that Christmas tree looks like it's worth a dime.
Yeah.
I mean that's like a fucking luxury
you-
Christmas tree.
Let's
Did you
settle
pay
this.
somebody to do
yeah,
that?
they paid a photographer to come and take the photos.
Look at them. They're fucking smiling and posing and shit.
Yeah, that was like photo number 6.
Let's let's go through an exercise. Let's go through an exercise real quick. Let's go through an exercise real quick. The tree is not $1,000. Sometimes you wake up on a Saturday morning and you get told get in front of the fucking tree.
Yeah, no, bro. Listen, I was married for fucking 15 years. I get it, bro. Believe me, I get it.
Get in front of this fucking tree. Love it.
Joey's, yeah, bro. That was picture number 6, bro.
Yeah, that was excellent.
I almost just had an aneurysm live on the
Yeah,
show.
that was excellent. Joey. Joey's on fire tonight.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, all in all, there's not much I can say about a photo like that. I mean, there's not,
There's no coming back from that.
Do you
Yeah,
have
there's no-
macchiato in that mug on a daily basis, or is that like a special occasion mug?
definitely a special occasion mug.
He had it on the show like
I'll
last
tell you
week.
though,
He had that
No,
mug.
I used the boyfriend mug on the show.
what
Oh,
a power move by the wife to send that to Tony.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
awesome.
that is a power
Who
move.
likes roasting you more, your wife or your dad?
That is
She runs
absolutely
this.
fantastic.
So he texts me at like
Oh, good one, Willie.
he texted me at like 8:00 last night, and he goes dying, and he screenshotted the photo, and I'm like, don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Wait, JJ, you're talking about your dad? Because your dad probably just disowns you at this point.
He sees that photo. I mean, he's not.
It's over.
He doesn't care about that photo, but if JJ
Wait,
gets out of
somebody
that
get
pit,
this
he
photo.
never hears the end of it.
Somebody get this photo to the fax man immediately.
Yeah, he's not going to see that photo, so it doesn't matter. He's good.
Immediately. I will pay. I will pay. Because the roasting that will ensue if the fax man sees this, it's over.
But yeah, I mean, I think that's arguably one of my better looks. So I think if things don't work out, I'm just going to crop her out of that photo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and use it on Tinder. That's what Ken Peacock says.
Firing that on.
You look like a model, like in the J.C. Penney catalog,
Yeah.
like back
I
in
mean,
the
the
day.
hair looks fantastic that day.
100%.
Thank you, Spread. Thank you. I mean, outside of being airbrushed, I mean, there wasn't much done. There wasn't much really done.
I'm hiding all of my pictures immediately. I'm going to all my social medias and fucking deleting.
That was funny.
And
That
let the
was
record show, she's got like one of those clicker photo things. There wasn't no professional photographers. It was just she's got the stand, she's got the clicker.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right.
You guys know.
It's okay.
I mean, you guys know how it is.
Yeah, right.
It's okay.
My favorite part is that she sent it to Tony. I mean,
Yeah.
that is so good.
Yeah, G-sauce. Exactly.
He said put it on a Christmas shirt for us.
Yeah, that would be the giveaway.
I would so like run pure bets with that fucking like embroidered in. That'd be
Merry
great.
Christmas.
Yeah, man.
Merry Christmas from the Run Pure Bets team.
What do we think happens here in this fourth, boys? Oh, was it fourth? Or was it time? It is fourth.
This is the fourth, yeah.
Seattle's letting them hang around, man.
Yes, they are.
They might win this game.
Yeah, Carson Wentz in third and longs. How could this go wrong?
So Fulgham has no catches. Do they know that he's like their best player on offense?
There he is, as he said it. His first catch. And it's short. Do a fake.
I'll
That's
never understand. Twatty says it all the time. I'll never understand the 5-yard route on 3rd and 7.
It kills me. Kills me.
I hate to say, I think you got to punt there.
They're going for it.
Oh, shit. Damn it. As
Joey,
you can
mute
tell,
yourself for a second so we can watch it.
All right.
Man, it never gets uncomfortable. At some point, we have to just not talk, right? You guys wanted us to shut the fuck up at some point. Gritty, the stat whisperer? I don't know, maybe. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, it's battered at the line.
Wow.
Wait a second, Brandon, did you just say ball game? Brandon, ball game, 17-9
let the
with the fourth quarter.
Let the record show I wanted to
Come on,
punt
Brandon.
the situation.
Yeah, I don't understand how you don't punt there in a 1-possession game with a whole quarter left.
Yeah, you pin them. Your defense has been playing great.
100%.
Brandon, give me plus 400. We'll do a little side bet. You give me plus 400, I'll take the Eagles.
Wow.
Yeah, Joey did
Since
that.
it's over, that's an easy bet for you.
I'll tell you what,
Right?
Twatty, they're plus 920 right now, so Brandon's getting a deal.
Well, then great. I mean, I'm 8 points down with the whole fourth quarter. That's a great deal for Brandon. Come on, let's do it, Brandon.
I'm mystified by that call.
Oh, no, not a debate, Brandon.
I get it. Your offense has been converting this quarter and, ever since that one drive in this late in the second. But, yeah, there I think you trust the defense there.
Sumner, deal, $50. $50 plus 400, so I'll pay you 50.
Action right now with our subs.
I'm just saying. Well, no, people are saying they'll take it. So Sumner, you pay me 200 if the Eagles win, and I'll pay you 50 if they don't.
JJ,
I'm not trying to
if the
seriously.
Eagles season continues going this way, do you think Peterson stays, or is he out of town?
That's the thing, right? If he leaves, whether it's they get fired,
I will do that, Brandon.
whether it's fired or quits, he's got to be he's got to be a hot commodity, right? I get it. These Philly, there's been some questionable coaching since he wrote that book, but I'd consider him still a decent coach. I think Philly year in, year out seems to be the most injured, which I don't know if that's from a coaching issue. It just seems like every year. I don't know if it's just because they keep bringing in these brittle guys. Their O-line's hurt every year. Lane Johnson is hurt half the year, every year.
Isn't he over 35 though? Isn't a lot of these guys are older?
I guess that could be.
That's amazing, Brandon.
I guess it could be that that there's just a bunch of older guys, but I do think he's a good coach.
Yeah, I think he's a great coach.
Yeah, I think there's some head scratching things he does, but I think a lot of head coaches do at the end of the day. I don't think you can fire him for Philly. The biggest problem Philly has is this Carson Wentz investment. It doesn't seem like it's paying off. Now, granted, for them it was either pay him or pay Foles. That seems like at least semi better decision, but yeah, it hasn't been pretty for Wentz.
Actually, good looking out by Brandon. I'll take that. I did take it.
Especially since he got paid. So, you worry about the complacency thing there, right? He gets his money and maybe the work ethic doesn't stay as much as it once, did or was.
Am I wrong? Well, maybe I'm missing something. If you're going to give me 10-1 on my money, down a touchdown, 10-1.
What a fucking catch that was.
And of course, DK Metcalf makes an amazing catch. But I appreciate you telling me that, Brandon. I did bet that. Thank you.
That's such a tough cover for Slay because he didn't really play that poorly. Just you got a guy that's way bigger than you. It's the same speed or faster.
Perfect throw. Well caught. Just all
what can Slay do there except for go grow another?
You can get an offensive touchdown scored on this drive right now at -140 at FanDuel.
Yeah. That seems about right given their red zone
No,
problem.
I'm sorry, plus 110. Yeah, I'm on that.
Wow, Slade's giving up $1.50.
Adam, why do you hate Carroll? Oh, because you don't like who he plays. All right. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, though, I don't know what Slay's going to do against DK. I mean, he's just that kind of a matchup guy. Like Terrell Owens, or you guys might remember, but the 1 or 2 years, David Boston, before the juice caught up to him.
I think it's worth a shot here, no? They haven't had a hard time in the red zone tonight.
Yeah, it's almost like we want the explosive play for that to catch rather than, first and goal on the 5. Yeah, I think Jalen Ramsey could do well against him, Hustle.
He just scored a
Or
touchdown.
does do well.
There you go.
Carlos side.
Let's go.
But there's a flag. But there's a flag. It's coming back.
Oh.
Holding. I mean,
You suck.
I didn't get in that big of a hole without holding.
I'll be honest. I felt Hyde ran really well last week. I mean, I know that this is a different story, and now you got Carson in the mix, but I mean, Hyde's issues. He can't stay healthy. I mean, but I feel he's been.
Is he another Ohio State guy? If I remember right,
he's definitely.
And he was really good.
Yeah,
right?
yep.
Yeah.
Who's holding? Who'd they call that on?
He was there with Beanie Wells. How about that name from the past?
Oh yeah, that guy, was he the one that tried to go pro early? Who was that?
Now that same prop is plus 230, by the way.
Chat, help me out. Who was the running back that tried to go pro early and sat out a year and ended up in jail?
Maurice Curlette. Yeah, that was way after that.
Okay.
No, that was like 15. Yeah, it was 10 to 15 years. 10 years later.
West Coast, where you at? I worked at UPS
Touchdown. Oh, he dropped it.
Joey, you're fucking killing me, Joe.
That's 2 in a row, Joey.
Oh, Claret, yeah.
Why did he drop? I mean, that's a bad drop there.
Yeah, that was like the worst coverage by Slay, like on like half his receptions.
That went right through his hands. What the fuck? What the fuck was that, bro?
And all the Eagles like high-fiving each other, like, bro, you did shit.
You fell down.
I mean, I tell you what, he catches that, they may throw offensive pass interference if he catches it.
You're probably right.
He did shove him
What do you
down.
mean, Brandon?
Whether it was light or not, he did look like he shoved him down.
Why do you say that? 17-9.
DK is on the under. That's funny.
Nice hair, bro. Fucking.
Oh, okay, gotcha, Brandon. Yeah. Really? 2 times. So this would be the 3rd time in a row, or would it be the second? It would be the 3rd time in a row.
What?
G-Sauce got a question for you, JJ.
Oof, I just don't know how anybody bets the Bears every week. Like, what is it people see? And not just you, G-Sauce, but like every week it seems like they're a trendy pick. Like, what do people see in the Bears every week?
They're good, bro. They're good. Gotta give it to them. They're fucking good.
That was such a terrible. It was the one. That reminded me of the Saints game. You said Saints game. At least I was on the wrong side. I didn't even have a bet on the game. I said I'm gonna just watch like a normal fan. And I said I'm gonna turn this game off like a normal fan last night. Unbelievable. Plus the Lions might get a new coach bounce maybe with Patricia being gone. I mean, I from what I heard, he was one of the least popular coaches in the league.
Overall, though, small spread, a game against the Lions, like it's not like absolutely nuts, especially after the Bears had the awful primetime loss. But man, like, oof, there's other games to bet on Sunday. Like, why even want to bet the Bears?
I think I like Detroit. I think they're going to get a huge new coach bump. I think those guys are going to be.
Who do they have as the interim?
I think it's one of those things where it doesn't matter. I could come in there and they'd just be happy because I'm not Matt Patricia. I mean, I think he was that unpopular. And the funny thing is, I think he'll probably be an all right defensive coordinator somewhere. I just don't think he has the personality to be a head coach.
You see that all the time, though, right? Spread like dudes that are good OCs or DCs, and then like head coach are just a disaster.
I think Fangio is going to be the same way. I think if he gets fired this year, wherever he goes, that defense is going to be quite happy to have him.
I agree. Yeah, Fangio was great for years.
Yeah. And I think Anthony Lynn's going to be an awesome linebackers coach somewhere.
So with this Pittsburgh line being 10.5, they're basically saying Lamar Jackson won't play on Wednesday either, right?
Do you have one up?
Oh, of course. I mean, it would be 4 or 3. Yeah.
Yeah. You can get it at FanDuel right now at 10.5.
Yeah, remember though, if you bet FanDuel, they're gonna hold your money in quarantine for the next 3 weeks, whether if that game doesn't get played.
That's I can't even believe that.
Yeah, bookmaker doesn't even offer that line.
But here's the one that's even more incredible, guys. If Denver, I mean, I don't know, I haven't heard the news. If Denver doesn't have a quarterback, you laid the mortgage on KC at 13.5, right? I mean, they just got blown
but
out
they do
by
now because those guys weren't even sick. It was like the protocols.
Yeah, they're all
okay.
back.
They're all back. Okay, that's what I was getting at.
How about this? Before the year,
Drew Lock's back.
Would you have ever thought that the Miami Dolphins would be laying 11.5 in a football game?
Yeah, I know, huh?
I mean, I felt like shit because I picked the Saints this week instead of the Dolphins, but like now I have the Dolphins again for Survivor. So
yeah,
I'm kind of pumped again. Yeah, I like them in this spot. How could you not?
How could you not like them to win? At least win the game. Yeah,
win the game. Yeah, I mean that's what I mean.
100%.
I like the Chargers. I think the Patriots are bad at football. I think they're a bad team. I think the Chargers beat them straight up. Yep.
I thought they looked pretty good yesterday against Arizona.
They should have lost that game. Arizona missed 2 field
stand.
goals. 1 big field goal down the stretch.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I was pretty pissed about that field goal, but
They didn't get in at the 1.
I think the Chargers will beat them straight up at home. It's basically a pick 'em. I know West Coast, you're right, but I mean, if you have more talent than the other team, the Chargers have so much more talent than the Patriots. The Patriots have good DBs.
Yeah, but it's the best coach versus one of the worst coaches.
Anthony Lynn
hold on.
getting in the way of that talent every week.
Yeah. I mean, the way they managed the end of that game.
I get it. But I don't know this, and someone can correct me. Is he the OC or the DC? He's not calling plays. I mean, he makes bad decisions, don't get me wrong. But you give me the better talent, I'm going to take it, and they have way more talent than the Patriots.
But how many times would you have said that this year, right?
What?
That they have more talent than the team that they're playing. It hasn't really translated on the field into wins.
Yeah, well, no, good point. At least 50% of the time, if not more. You're right. I think the Patriots are that bad.
They certainly don't look very good, I'll tell you that.
I mean, they've squeezed out, 4 or 5 wins this year?
They may have 4. I don't think they have 5, do they? Maybe 5.
I don't. Let me look up NFL standings.
I don't think they're 5 and 6. I would say they're 4 and 7. I could be wrong.
5 and 6.
That's not bad for that. I mean, that tells you Belichick's good coach.
That was a good. Yeah. That was a good read option by Wentz. I mean, the dude would still be running if he had the ball, the running back. The seat parted like right in the middle. I don't know what he was like. It just the read options like in the NFL. It just seems like so many times the quarterbacks are making the decision before the plays even. Like they're not even watching the linebackers. Oh, that was a duck. Oh, they're gonna get him for a flag. Yikes! That's an egregious call.
Based on what we saw last night, I mean, how do you not like the under in the Bears game?
See what number is it at?
45.
45, yeah.
My issue, and I've said this before with the college, on the college end, like I can't bet games early anymore.
Yeah.
I keep getting banged. Whenever I did it for college, I kept getting banged. So, it kind of sucks, the idea that I can't really get the best number early in the week, but, I know I'm limiting my options, but I mean, in all honesty, like it's just a complete toss up on whether you're going to get COVID news right or wrong.
Terrible passes by Wentz are leading to pass interferences.
There you go. That's a great call, Chwatty.
No, it was such a bad pass that it worked out in their favor.
Excellent call.
This game might squeak over that live number.
Don't be afraid to take out the yellow, Zebras. Don't be afraid. Seattle.
He underthrew that ball by the 12 yards.
This Seattle defense is handsy. Keep those flags close.
That was a really bad throw.
That was terrible.
And he had him, Jay. Like he underthrew him by 10. He had him.
Jeez.
I mean, yes, you could.
And then right out of the end zone. He had him there too.
That would have been a dime, though. They had him underneath, right? Had him covered underneath.
Yeah, that would have had to be. That's a small window, but yeah, it's still a makeable throw, but that's a small window.
Yeah.
Jamal Adams is talking shit. Like, shut up.
Fucking turncoat.
Is he like the least liked person in the NFL?
He's the only player that gave me hope.
Wasn't he the one that broke his leg when he was with Seattle? No. Was that Earl Thomas? Someone broke his leg, and as he was on the cart, was like yelling at his own teammates.
That was Earl Thomas.
That was Earl Thomas. Do you remember that spread?
Yeah. It was
because they didn't sign him or something.
Yeah, he wanted an extension.
Yeah, exactly.
He knew he wasn't going to get it. So
can I get an idea on why we're taking end zone shots here? Like,
I couldn't tell you, bro. Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, Anthony, that was Earl Thomas. Sorry, yeah. I get those two confused. Thomas.
All that said, though, he still has to catch that. I mean, if you can get your hands on it, you got to catch that ball. But yeah, two end zone shots.
Coverage.
2 end zone shots from the 21.
Yeah, Tyler just hit his prop.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That a boy.
What was it?
Put it on the board.
Over 34.5 passing attempts for Wentz.
My man.
Man, he's going to fly over that.
Oh, boy, what do you do here if you're Philly?
You take the field goal.
They'll go for it.
How much time is left?
I think you got to kick the field goal.
I mean, yeah, if you don't get it on 4th down, game's over. Kick the field goal.
Offense is on the field.
Okay, there you go.
God, this team's not going to.
Why are you going for it? You're one possession down if you kick a field goal. If you don't get this, you lose the game.
There is only 8. There is only. Oh my word! I mean that just summed up the whole conversation about Carson Wentz right there.
No, you're right, but clearly there was a miscommunication there. You can just throw it to the guy. Something happened.
I mean, Jay, what the fuck was that, bro?
I don't think Big T's coming on this show for the rest of the season.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
What?
He turned in and he threw it out.
Wow.
Even if you didn't turn in Twatty, he would have overthrown him by 10 yards.
I mean, he even saw Goddard cut the other way before he threw it. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, and on the replay, that wasn't a good look for Wentz at all.
Yikes.
I mean, I get the idea of it.
But again, why?
Maybe being a
But
read
again,
option.
why didn't you kick the field goal? What are you
doing?
doing?
You need 2 scores anyway. Yeah, I don't.
Why aren't you kicking the field goal? That was so stupid. I mean, fucking kick the field goal.
Yeah, they should have kicked the field goal, right?
Corey said it was a good punt.
Good punt. They're on the 20-yard line. They got to kick the field goal.
You-
That's terrible.
I think you probably have to go to Jalen Hurts next week, right?
I should have went till
He's
this
just
week.
playing-
Why are we waiting? Every
he's just
week.
playing
We sure
that.
we got to
He's-
do it.
Jay, all joking aside, like at what point do they have to give the kid a look?
Now.
I think it's they have a lot of money invested in Wentz. So you pull him. You pull the when they make that decision, if they do, that's not a good. They're heavily invested in him money wise. So sure, it's a bad stretch for him, but I mean, man,
What,
like
how much is heavily? Like,
and then what if I think it's like it was like a 4 year, wasn't it a 4 year 90 mil, something like that? It was big.
Jesus.
Dude, if they got rid of him next year, it'd be a $60 million cap hit.
Oh my God.
I mean, it's going to go down as one of the worst contracts of all time.
I'm going to say one thing, and I don't want it to be a debate. I'm going to say one thing.
It's going to be.
I won't. I'm going to say one thing, and I'm not going to acknowledge it after. Last week, Jameis Winston was supposed to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday was supposed to be the starter for New Orleans. Do you guys remember on Wednesday that they decided to put Taysom Hill? It was all the beginning of the week. It was supposed to be Jameis Winston.
Has this been on your mind for the last hour and 20 minutes, bro?
Well, no.
I mean, we stopped talking about Jameis an hour and 20 minutes ago.
No, Ron Lofton just said trade for Winston. That's what it reminded me. So Winston was supposed to start this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and somehow he lost his job to the second string quarterback Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and they put in Taysom Hill for this weekend. So that's all I guess. Thanks, Martin. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I don't think the bench wins. The Philly would have to be probably out of playoff contention if they bench wins.
Well,
And you know
it has nothing to do with. I mean, look, I get it. He's been bad. It's just from a financial perspective, they're so invested in him. It's like I think you got to let him right.
even with the loss, they're still in playoff contention, right?
I don't think you can be out of playoff contention in the NFC East.
all right. Timeout for all of you.
I don't think he's going to start next week. If I had to guess, I think they're going to start Jalen Hurts.
I mean, I don't know. He brings up a good point. I mean, $90 million contract.
It might be more. I don't know off the top of my head, but I know it's huge.
I think it's 90 left, 120 total.
I think it's a quarterback that has a good skill set that clearly is lacking confidence. The question is, can you restore it? And if you can't restore it, is it worth the big cap hit? Because once you bench him, you basically set the precedent. Right? That this is the direction we're going to go. And then what does it do to the? And then what if Jalen Hurts is worse? I mean, what do you do then?
You just switch back like Miami Dolphins did?
I mean, the Eagles play the Packers next week.
I mean, it's a little easier for the Dolphins to do it because they pay Fitzpatrick like $1 million.
But I'm just saying, like, when you're a coach and you go into the locker room and you're saying, every position merit, every rep matters. You can't make an exception for your quarterback. I mean,
no, I get it. It's tough, and a lot of the tape is tough to. It's tough. I mean, he's been a bad quarterback. But
JJ, I kind of agree with you. I think he's a good or an average to good quarterback that has zero confidence right now, which makes him a bad quarterback. I don't think that he's a bad quarterback. Talent-wise, it's just like kickers. It's like getting that head in their head. They're terrible, and I kind of think that's where he has the yips a little bit. Kind of think that's where he is. He clearly has talent. It's just he's in his feelings at the moment.
I think it's got to be hard. If you're the rest of that locker room and he keeps getting trotted out there, you got to be like, what are we doing as a team? Like, why am I even trying hard?
They really flagged Philly for this?
Yeah, you could see that one coming.
That's a bad call, though.
If they can get off the field, they could still come in through the back door here.
They ain't gonna. That was. With the timing of it, that penalty. That's a rough penalty because they're basically in near field goal range now.
That was a penalty?
That was a bad call.
It was just like the one on Jordan
What
Brooks
did
earlier.
what did he do?
What's he supposed to do? That's a terrible call.
We're sitting there watching the play. Like, what did he do? Yeah, because now they're probably.
Well, T, your talent doesn't go away after you tear your ACL. Your arm isn't your ACL. It's mental, in my opinion. I mean,
no, but
your arm talent doesn't go away.
If you take out the 2017 tape, his tape's not good.
But what I'm saying is his arm talent and accuracy has zero to do with his ACL, unless he's afraid in the pocket, which could be one thing.
So I think Tyler's point is if you take out that 2017 year, like the tape just isn't there to justify him.
Then that's something different.
No matter what.
That
right.
I don't.
I'm because me and Tyler do shows all the time. I always just take up for him, right?
Oh no! I'm just saying that the fact that he's not accurate has nothing to do with his ACL, unless he's afraid in the pocket, which could be. I mean, who knows? I mean, maybe he's scared in the pocket, so he's not accurate because he tore his ACL.
I mean, we saw that with
his talent,
too.
His talent hasn't gone away. He's the same fucking dude. Just my opinion, Tyler. Love you. Love you.
Great comment here. Better question. Have you seen his talent since Frank Reich left? He doesn't have a coach or system anymore that puts him in a position to exceed. Like
talent is the fucking talent. I think for me, it's mental with him at this point. He's getting killed in the media.
I think Consiglieri's got a great point. I think Frank Reich might have had a lot to do with it.
Yeah, we say this all the time, right? Coaches are such a big impact to players, especially when they can truly realize their talent, or that the talent that they have on their staff as far as the players go. Because I mean, the perfect example is Cody Nagy. Like the dude came from Andy Reid, and like everybody's talking about Eric Bellamy and how he's going to be, the next big thing. But like Cody Nagy was in that same Cody Nagy, right? The Bears.
No, it's
Matt Nagy. I always say Cody
Nagy.
Nagy.
And it's Bieniemy too.
So I think overall, like he hasn't done a good job with the talent he's had. I don't think he's not now. You could argue Trubisky's not good or whoever's not good, but wow, surprising if Seattle just pulled the ball from Wilson's hands there. But you love to see it.
I think that Nagy's going to do good in another system. I think that GM is absolutely terrible, and that might be one of it's the worst offensive line, below average wide receivers, bottom 5 running backs. I mean, bottom 5 quarterbacks. I mean, I don't even
it's bad.
Back to our guy or either Bill Walsh. I don't even think he could score with that offense. I mean, I think that GM just did the whole team a disservice.
Both of those props at least have a chance to cash. Wilson under 24.5 completions, Hyde under 38.5 rushing and receiving.
Yeah, West Coast. I kind of agree with that. At least top couple. Yep, agree.
He's got 19 and 7. That's 26. Russ has 22 completions. I guess he can get 3 more.
But isn't part of being a great coach doing more with less? Like West Coast brings up Kyle Shanahan. It doesn't matter who's hurt or whatever. He puts out, teams that can score points. It's like, okay, so Nagy has a bad skill position players, but isn't it incumbent on him to get the best out of them? Or do we just give him a pass because he has shit skill position players? Kyle Shanahan scores points doesn't fucking matter who he has back there. And Adam Gaze is another one. So, okay, you have shit skill position players, but isn't your job to still make them better? Which he hasn't. Nagy hasn't. But Kyle Shanahan has.
Oh, oof. Man, this is another bad miss.
Terrible miss. Jeebus. Wow, that's a big play right there.
Yeah, they could come through the back door.
But see, if they would have kicked that field goal, right now they're going for the fucking tying touchdown.
Yep.
What did they? I mean, just that is terrible. Like, that's unbelievable.
And there was so much time too. Don't even get me started on that.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like there was like.
And they have limited timeouts. Like in that scenario, you basically have to kick the field goal there. Like maybe if you have 3 timeouts, sure. Or maybe if your offense has been a well-oiled machine today, sure.
JJ, it was no brainer. You're right. I mean, it was a terrible decision.
Maybe they don't trust the kicker. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, it didn't really make much sense.
Well, how far even was it though? I mean, I understand, but it was like, wasn't it like 35 yards or something?
Yeah.
A chip shot. I mean,
Sumner, that is so true, and that's I kind of do a lot of betting on that principle. Bad teams do bad things. That's so true. So definitely a thing to follow with gambling. Yes, that was a no-brainer, Matt, definitely. I hate betting on bad teams. I try to never do it.
I think overall, though, this has been another week. And I know that sometimes it's tough to gauge what version of Philly you're going to get. It's been definitely a bad version of them the last few weeks. But Seattle's offense the last few weeks also hasn't exactly been moving. I mean, he gets Carson back. And even against the Cardinals last week, like they looked okay, but I think it was more or less the Cardinals' lack of offense that was firing up the Seahawks more with their lack
This is
of.
also a bad matchup for Seattle, though, because even though Philly does have defensive deficiencies, I'd still say their front four is in the top 10, maybe in the top 5 of the league. I think their deficiencies are in the linebacking core and in the secondary. And with Seattle having a below-average offensive line, I think that it's just a tough matchup for them.
No, it makes sense. I mean, definitely makes sense. Oof, and then Wentz takes that sack.
Yeah, it's another terrible decision. Because it takes up 4 to 30 seconds as well as losing yards.
Oh, they even gain 8-9 yards there. They're going to get for a holding here.
Yep.
I can't tell if that referee looks like my age or like 18. I think he looks young and old at the same time. Oh, West Coast got a great idea. An RPS basketball jersey. Let's go, JJ. Head to the printer.
Head to the printer.
RPS basketball jersey, RPS pajamas, please.
I mean, what do you need here? You need at least 15 back here, right?
So it's terrible when you have a bad quarterback and they can't protect for him. Recipe for being bad.
JEM asked if they get approval to play next week in the San Francisco Stadium. No, the 49ers will be playing in Arizona for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, Stubby, that's interesting because sometimes I think he's a good coach and then sometimes I think he's a bad coach. I can't.
I think he's a good coach.
Really?
I think he's stuck in a bad situation.
I just can't put my finger on like how I feel about it. I mean, the guy won a Super Bowl, right? And he won it with the Philly special, which was a very innovative call to goal line.
Imagine on 3rd and 30 calling a screen like that with no blockers in front of him. How was that the play call?
So, see, the rumors that we read that Peterson wants to get fired are true. He knows he can't get it done with this quarterback. He's like, let me get hired in San Diego, Dallas. There's going to be plenty of attractive openings next year.
Yeah, the Howie Roseman's putting the binoculars away. He's seen enough.
Yeah.
Yes, good, Stewie. That was definitely a bad decision, no doubt. No doubt about it. I mean, this was an embarrassing showing at home against a pretty bad. I mean, I understand Seattle's been playing a little better on defense, but Joey called it. Like,
pull that back. I don't know. It's so odd.
This is an embarrassing. You can't put up 9 points against Seattle at home. I mean, you can't. Oh, shit, we need 7 likes. Thanks, Adam. Come on. 7 likes, we give away a shirt. Come on, boys.
Yeah, guys.
You can't get lucky and win a Super Bowl. Hold on. I'm not going to.
Let's go.
You're telling me.
Let's go.
Fred, you saw it coming.
I did.
All right, I'm going to call. How do you get lucky and win a Super Bowl? How do you get lucky and win a Super Bowl? First off, you probably have to win your division or get the wild card. Then you have to go through 2 games and still win the Super Bowl. How does said team get lucky? Please, love you, Prince.
That was a pretty magical run, though.
Or is it that you hate Philly? Or is it that you hate Philly football? There's 2 ways to look at it. They got lucky, like you say, or you just fucking hate Philly football. I'm going with you hate Philly football. And I think everyone knows you hate Philly football. Your rebuttal, sir. Luck into a Super Bowl win. Wow. It's great.
Oh, shit.
Wow, he was sacked 6 times tonight.
Why, Brandon? Why?
Yeah, I think it goes without saying this was. I mean, the Browns' performance was bad. You could argue this was worse based on the opponent. You could argue this was worse.
Definitely. Oh, no, I'm not stressed. I'm not stressed, Brian.
Deshaun Watson syndrome, West Coast Jim. Watson does that a lot too.
That's crazy, Corey. To me, I would have never thought that. I would have never. Yeah, Greta, you're right. That's a huge loss for them.
We're gonna cash those 3 props, Twatty.
Which 3?
Russell Wilson, your Russell Wilson under yards. We should get the under 24.5 completions and the Hyde rushing receiving under 38.5.
Yeah, but mine got washed away with the 2 half units on Rager and Fulcum. Unless they got it, I don't think they did though. Right? I gave Rager.
They didn't. Yeah.
So I gave away 1 unit, lost 2 halves.
What's the Thursday night game this week?
Thursday night game
There's no
this
Thursday
week?
night. There's no Thursday night. It was supposed to be the Ravens Cowboys.
Yep, he's right.
A quarterback got hot? Okay, that doesn't sound lucky to me. Still a quarterback in this league.
Yeah, so
the Prince, love you.
The Wednesday show is the Wednesday game is at 3:40. I mean, I guess Spread and I can hop on for subs unless you're busy.
I'll talk to you about it. Yeah, Shariah's going out of town, so I have the kids that day. I'm not sure exactly what time, if I'll be able to do it. I'll let you know tomorrow when I see what time she's leaving.
All right. Either way, I could do it by myself, just to hang out with the guys for. I could probably get Tyler to hang out with me too for a while. So we'll probably hop on Wednesday. It's 3:40 in the afternoon, so I don't expect many people to watch. But if you're at home, you can do it.
Unless we wanted to live bet the tree lighting ceremony.
Yeah.
Prince, I literally just said I may not be right.
I'd still be
When I debate with somebody, Prince, I say there's obviously other ways to look at it. I'm not like imposing my will on anybody. And furthermore, you stay to your fucking tennis.
What were you saying, Jay?
I'd still be shocked if there was a game on Wednesday. I mean, they might.
Yeah,
Well,
I
no,
think
it's
it'll
not.
get pushed back too. I mean, they've had a positive test every day for 8 days in a row.
Everyone knows that I'm more than fair on my takes.
I don't know. You think that they're not going to play the game on Wednesday?
I think they're already talking about the potential of moving it, right? Because they already have to move it to Wednesday.
I mean, if they have another positive test tomorrow, they're going to end up having to move it because they've had a positive. The Ravens have had a positive test every single day for the last 7 or 8 days.
So that would mean no. So if they cancel that game, would they move it back another day to Thursday?
So, Prince, here's the thing.
Because
the hottest take of all time is you saying that someone won the Super Bowl. Luckily, I mean, you're kidding me.
I don't.
That's
got
to be the hottest take of all time. Someone got lucky that won the Super Bowl.
Sunday.
Say it again, Fred.
The Steelers are still scheduled to play on Sunday, so I think that they would. If they don't play on Wednesday, we have a possibility for a Week 18.
Okay, so if they don't play on Wednesday, then we won't really have a show until Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's overall a light week. I mean, even college football, there's no action. They only have the 2 games Thursday, I think.
Yeah, it's like Air Force, right? And they missed their last game too, so that
Yeah,
might get canceled
that's
too.
a risk.
I'd say that's a 50-50 one to get played.
Yeah, that's a risk.
I mean, you're looking at these college basketball scores. I'd say that. What would you say, Jay? Like 15% of them get canceled every day on college basketball. I mean,
there's been a
they
lot.
play 20, 25 games a day. You usually see at least 5 canceled on the scoreboard.
There's been a hell of a lot, that's for sure.
Why? Do you know why there's no action?
Well, it's on Saturdays now. They don't have it during the week.
Okay.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. Is it usually like this at this time of year, JJ? Do they usually stop doing the Tuesday nights?
I don't
usually before in my life, this would be like my peak season at UPS, so I wouldn't even be anywhere near a television.
I don't truly remember. I mean, I feel like it definitely lasted longer than 3 weeks. Like it's only been 3 weeks.
Yeah, definitely.
So I don't know.
All right. Well, that's the ball game, boys. We'll be back. Possibly, I might hop on Wednesday if they actually do have a game. If not, we'll see you guys on Saturday night for some UFC, and then obviously Sunday live betting the card all day long. And that's it. Joey, do you have a fighter this week?
Yeah, I think Rick Gladden's going to come on.
All right, sweet. So Joey will probably hop on Friday night with the fighter to discuss the card. And then if they do cancel the game on Wednesday, we will see you guys on Saturday. So we're out for Twatty, for Spread, Joey Work, JJ, myself. We'll catch you guys later.
Later, guys.
Peace.